Hello.
Good evening, sir.
Very good evening, everyone. Sorry, I I joined right on time. Am I on time?
Yes, sir.
What's the time?
7
o'clock.
Yes. So happy to be on time. It's better to be early, but sorry for today's. I was preparing the slides. Last minute hurry. This is the thing you should not do when you are in an interview, right?
Good evening, sir.
Very good evening, everyone. Happy to have each one of you in this session. I see many of you have joined on time. Very nice. I applaud for this. Good. Okay. Yes. So I would like to get response from you today. Today is the day where you should be involved. I want to know if you have prepared CV. We will not discuss in detail. Why? Because these things are customized based on your job requirement, based on your skills. It will be altered according to a requirement. Format can be anything. It should be clear, legible, and colorful in that sense. We will get into those factors. But I want to know if each one of you have prepared your CV till date. Have you prepared your CV?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Have you shown it to someone? Did you get any review on those which you have prepared?
No, sir. Actually, I shared to Danu ma'am, but she didn't reply.
Yes.
Sir.
The reason reply was not given is you are going to start having mock interviews from Monday onwards.
Okay.
You will be allotted a time based on your availability, based on the person who is taking the interview availability. You will be allotted a time and you will be requested to be attending that mock interview, and at that time your CV will be reviewed.
Okay, sir.
Okay, so
Okay.
one thing we have to take care is, let me share my screen right now. Yes, is my screen visible?
Yes, sir.
Yes. So today we are going to know some communication techniques, the right way to communicate. Is a CV a mode of communication?
Yes, sir.
Why? I need an answer for that. Can anyone it's okay. Why is CV a mode of communication?
What they required, we filled in the CV, sir.
Yes.
It represents our skills and this thing,
Yes.
like what we worked, experience, everything, sir.
Yes, you said it rightly. Who is that? Who is speaking right now?
This is Chaitrika Prabhu. Chaitrika,
Chaitrika. Yes, Chaitrika, you said it very rightly. See, there are many things about us which we can't say by words. We need some documentary evidence is one part. We have to give some confirmation regarding whatever achievements we have made, whatever qualifications we have. And there are many factors which we have to place in the CV. Telling all of those things, we can't remember. The person listening can't remember. So they will have a written document. That is also a communication. It is just like I'm presenting myself. So will it be good to present my article in the right side image? You can see an image on the right side. Will it be good to present that image in this way?
No, sir.
No.
It's not that clear, right?
Yes, sir.
Look on the left side, which the girl has prepared. She has put it in correct format. There are colors. There is a picture of herself in that. That is the better way, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
It is just like putting a good cloth. You are wearing a good dress. The same way, preparing a CV in the right format is very much essential. Can you put details like personal details that you have a wonderful scooter, you have a wonderful bike, all those things? Is it required? Personal information?
No,
No.
sir.
Can you mention one paragraph stating how did you trek the Himalayan mountain? How did you achieve that great success? Is it required?
No.
No.
No, sir.
So only those facts which are essential must be mentioned. See, I have made a comment over here. See, if you start right,
You will end well.
Yes. Starting is the main thing. When you start doing things in the right way, all the other things will come to help you and you will achieve that success. So CV is a primary thing because before you go to the interviewer, your CV will go to him, right?
Yes, sir.
Who is the first representation done? Who does the first representation? Our CV does it.
Yes, sir.
So from Monday onwards, I am taking your online interviews. First phase is online interview. Based on our online interview, you will be guided what improvements you have to be done. And after that, you will have a mock interview at the branch level. Okay.
Okay. Okay, sir.
So first thing I want from you is a good CV. For
Okay.
that, what are the contents you have to know? Basic content is like you should have your contact information. Why? It's the basic and the primary thing. Why?
They have to contact us, no, sir?
Yes, that's the reason. If a person just sends me a CV and I don't have any contact information like the location of residence, for example, location of residence or the address to which I have to respond to. If I don't have a contact phone number in that, I have to go through my mobile and search how did I get that message. If I got it through email, I have to search your email ID through the message I received. So those will be hazy things. Those would not be appreciable. So contact information you have to give. What are the information you have to provide? First of all is your name.
Yes, sir.
How do you put your name? That also matters. Is it in a very small font?
No.
No,
It should
No.
be a visible
The
big
handwriting.
font.
Yes,
Yes, it
sir.
should be evident. Everyone must be able to look at it and get to know immediately whose CV it is. Then,
Yes.
if you have already worked, might have worked as a senior analyst. You might have worked as a junior accountant, a junior executive. You might have worked as a outwards manager. Any job title which you have previously, you can put that also along with your name because that shows that you are qualified immediately. A person will get to know, oh, Kiran, okay, senior accountant. So those things will help the interviewer get the information immediately when the contact detail is put. Along with that, you have to put your address, contact number, email address. These are the mandatory things which you have to put. Apart from this, yes, these are sufficient. These will be sufficient in the contact information. Okay. Did you receive the templates which were shared to you?
No, sir.
There were few templates. No template was shared to you.
No,
No,
sir.
sir.
Okay. We will share some templates based on which you have to prepare it. I don't have it currently along with me. We will share those templates. You can take reference of those and accordingly you can prepare it. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
Let me know. Just prepare an Excel sheet so that I can inform you how to prepare it. Just a idea. You can do it in Word document also. Whichever you find comfortable, you can go with that. See, this is the normal area where we put a photo.
Yes, sir.
So this I will mark as photo area. And you can put your name in the center over here. Name should be bold and must have a good font size also. Then comes your other details like your address. If you have any qualification, if you have any job title which you previously worked, you can mention that below the name, or you better put it below the name. Then after the address, you can put your contact information, contact details like the phone number and the mail address.
Mail ID.
Mail ID, yes. With this, the top part is done. So whenever a person sees in the top itself, we'll put it. Won't put it in the bottom, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes. After this comes the work experience. If you already have worked, it is better to put the work experience in the beginning. See, this order will differ based on your qualification, based on your past history of working also. If you have already worked, you have to first put your work experience. So in work experience, what are the information you have to give? You have to give your job title, or you have to give the designation in which you have worked. Then you have to mention the company's name, the period during which you worked in the company, and also the responsibility and achievements you had made during your work tenure. During those period, whatever is there, you have to mention it in a clear format. How can you do it? There are different ways of doing it. You can put it in column wise also. You can use 2 columns and mention your work experience. Other 2 columns, you can mention your educational qualifications. There are different ways of doing it. Or else you can go in the row wise also, where you put your work experience. Each heading must be put in a bold. Okay. This will give a clear idea that it is a heading, and underneath will be the description. So with your work experience, you have to put your designation if you have any. Then with a comma, you can go ahead with mentioning the period during which you were worked. For example, June 2010 to May 2020, something like this. Then you can mention the different positions the achievements you have made. It can be a detailed one also. It can run into lines so that you give a better view to the interviewer on what is the work related skills you have gained. This is only about the experience. Next part, after the work experience, in work experience, some important things you have to notice. Okay, you have to, next part would be mentioning the top skills which you have. Okay. See, in work experience, one thing you have to take care is whichever will give you additional benefit in getting the new job, that must be specifically mentioned. Okay. It is better if there is any big company you worked in, you have to specifically mention regarding the tenure of each designation. If there are different responsibilities you have done, you have to specifically divide this. For example, from June 2010 to August 2015, you worked in some position. You can mention that position. Likewise, you can go. How do you go? You go in the reverse order. I wrote it in the wrong way. You go in the reverse order. Okay, from June 2015 to May 2020. You have to go in the reverse order so that it will give you a clear idea. Before that, what you worked at. Or also you can go in the beginning to now. Okay. Is a better way. Beginning to now will be a better way. Okay. After this, you have to go with your skills, whatever skills you have gained over the years. It can be technical skills. It can be the soft skills. You have to segregate it into 2 parts. So you have to mention the technical skill and soft skills and any achievements which you have made. If there is any recognition which was given to you, all those things will form as a good part. And this part will be mention about the skills. So skills will include both the technical skills. What is technical skills? Can anyone mention what are the technical skills?
Any particular field
Yes.
skill?
Yes, it is relating to the job you are doing. Technical skill means the idea of working. Working knowledge. If you have any working knowledge, if you have any working experience, you can mention those technical skills. You as an accountant must have some technical skills. What are those?
Regarding different subjects, GST.
Yes. No, I'm talking about accountants, sir. Particularly about accounting. What is the primary thing you have to have? Technical skill.
Accounts.
Yes.
Accounts.
You have to have a good subject knowledge.
Hmm.
So mention about the subject knowledge, whatever subjects you know, whatever experience you had with those subjects, you can mention those subjects. You can use good words.
Okay.
I mentioned it later on. Huh?
Sir, one
Yes.
personal question.
Yes, sir. We can talk it later, sir. Sorry to interrupt because this moment I want to explain everyone what is the requirement. You can ask this personal question in the end of the
No, personal
session.
means this thing only regarding official only.
Yes.
My case is different. That's why.
Okay. Yes, sir. Please tell me.
Nothing. I am working in Cipla production. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
And now I'm 58 now.
Okay. Very nice to have you here, sir.
So there is some tension will be there in factory.
Okay.
So I if I want to leave means I have to join other factory only. But due to age group, I could not join. I cannot able to join. Okay. So that is in production area. So that's why to improve one particular skill, I joined this course actually.
Okay. Okay.
So in this my age, shall we get this thing, sir?
Which one? What were you working as? Production?
Production.
Production. What was your designation? Production manager, production. What were you doing?
No,
what was
they're senior executive like that.
Senior executive in what skill? What was the work you were doing, sir?
Production purified water plant.
Purified water. You were doing the technical part, means the engineering work or the accounting part, or the which field you are working in? I'm asking.
Engineering.
In the engineering part. So now you want to be in the
because why I joined here means after retirement at least I want to add some soft skill like accounts like that.
Okay. Accounts won't be a soft skill, sir. Soft skills means the habits which you have. Okay.
That's okay.
It is a technical skill which you are having now. Do you have? Are you into accounting? Have you?
Yeah,
do you have the practice?
Yeah.
You have the practice of being into
no, your group only.
So one thing I can suggest you, based on your experience, you can look into the options you have. I won't say that you can't do it based on the experience, because there are many people who are well experienced in accounts. What you can do is take one particular specialization, only one. If you're learning accounts, learn only accounts.
Yes.
If you're learning taxation, learn only taxation. Don't mix up two boxes so that you can be the best in whatever you're doing. That would be my suggestion. Okay.
No, in our age, we can change this thing.
Yes, sir. See, it all depends upon the willingness you have.
Correct.
There is a chartered accountant who got qualified at his 60th year. He was 60 years old when he got qualified. He applied it when he was 55. He took his retirement. He took his retirement at 55. He applied for chartered accountant course and he qualified at the age of 60. Isn't it great?
Yes.
It is not age factor, sir. It is only based, finally, everything is based on the willingness we have. Okay, sir. Yes. So moving ahead, I guess I hope I could answer what's your question. We'll talk in personal when we have an interview or anytime we find it convenient. Okay. So being an accountant, you need to have some you need to have some skills. How can I mention those skills? Is proficient in financial statement. You have to use some words like this. By using words like this, it will impress the interviewer. So knowledge of general business practices. Then ability to analyze data. Who loves accounts in this group? Anyone who loves accounts?
Who loves us, sir?
Yeah.
Yes, of course.
Yes, Ashwini. So if the interviewer wants to know how good you are in accounts, he will surely ask some questions about accounts.
Okay.
So if you have said that a business is going at a loss of 2%, it's
Okay.
making a loss of 2%. Now its sales increased by 10%,
Hmm.
and its what do you say, expenses
Hmm.
is reduced by 5%.
Okay.
So what is the output of that company? Will it go in a positive way, or is it a negative negative foregoing negative stance of the company, negative decision of the company? If sales is increased, cost will go down.
Yes, sir.
So is it good or bad? It is, he is asking a question, something like that. So you must be able to understand and analyze the data which is given to you. For example, if sales figures are given to you,
Hmm.
and if we say that instead of getting it from dealer 1, it is better to get from dealer 2,
Hmm.
by giving the estimates of these two, you must be able to analyze these things. So these are some skills which you have to grow up with.
Yes, sir.
During the interview, be ready with such kind of questions. You have to be ready with the subject.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, sir.
So one question which I can shoot right now is, okay, by depositing cash in the bank each time, there is a bank charge of rupees 18.
Okay.
How can I reduce that bank charges? Anyone can answer this. This will be the question which you will get in an interview, something like this. They need to know how technically you are strong. Bank charges 18 rupees for each time you deposit money. Now I want to reduce that bank charges. I don't want to pay that 18 rupees each time I do.
Sir, if we can reduce the intervals like daily, an alternative or thrice in, once in a 3 days like that.
Yes. But the issue now here is there is a
We can
lot of
deposit lump sum
yes.
amount at a time, sir. One time.
Yes.
One time deposit.
Very nice. But what is happening now is there is lot of cash coming into the business.
Yes, sir.
How do we manage it? How can we manage it?
ಸರ್ ಬ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಮ್ಯಾನೇಜರ್ ಜೊತೆ ಡಿಸ್ಕಸ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಮಾತಾಡ್ಬೇಕು ಸರ್.
Correct.
ಟ್ರಾನ್ಸಾಕ್ಷನ್ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಇದೆ, ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ನಮ್ಗೆ ಹೆಲ್ಪ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಡಿ ಈ ತರ ಮಾತಾಡ್ಬೇಕು ಸರ್ ಮ್ಯಾನೇಜರ್ ಜೊತೆಲಿ.
Correct. But manager ಇದ್ರಲ್ಲಿ ಹೆಲ್ಪ್ ಮಾಡೋಕೆ ಆಗಲ್ಲ, ಯಾಕಂದ್ರೆ ಬಿಸ್ನೆಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಕ್ಯಾಶ್ ಹೆವಿ
Sir,
ಆಗಿದೆ.
we want to inform our customer. We want to inform them, please credit that cash in our bank account only. We want to say like that only.
Very nice, sir. I am getting this answer from Pradesh. Very nice, Pradesh. This is the
Yeah,
answer.
yes, sir.
This is the kind of creativity or the smartness you should have when transactions are there in cash, right?
Yes, sir.
This way you should be able to analyze the business transactions also. How do you get to know these things? When you start talking about these things. When you start talking with an accountant who is working in the company, you will get to know, hey, num business al higella ಆಗ್ತಿತ್ತು, we did in this way, because of that it saved us a lot of money. We are also being very efficient right now. We can divert our cash transaction to digital transaction. That's a very good way. We need not physically go to the bank at a regular interval. We can reduce it, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes. So be ready for these kind of questions. I'm just giving you a hint what kind of questions might come. These are technical questions. Apart from these, your soft skills will also be checked. What is the difference between the hard skill and soft skill? Do you know? These technical knowledge, subject knowledge is hard skill, which you learn during the time of education. When you are in your college, during graduation, you learn this. When you're working at office, you learn this. This is about a subject. Apart from this, you should have soft skill also. So this talks about the technical skills. This talks about the technical skills, and there must be another part which talks about the soft skills.
Skill.
Can you mention some soft skills, anyone?
Communication skill.
Yes, like very nice. That's the prime thing, right? That's the way we communicate. That's the way we present ourselves.
The time we made it, our time management.
Yes, sir. You told me the point which I did not follow today. I was not early today. Normally, I come 10 minutes before the session. Yes, time management. That is also a good top. That is also a good soft skill. Mentioning these kind of soft skill is also required. What you can mention is timely completion of work within the due date, ensuring that a work is started on an early basis so that it can be completed without any delay. Something like that will be a good soft skill which you can have.
Yes.
Okay, some of the soft skills which you can mention, I will say, you can note it down if you want to. Time management. Then you can mention the computer skills you have. Being an accountant, you need to know some accounting software, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
You can mention some specific skill you have in that software. Okay. For example, if you are using Tally, you can say that you know how to do a bank reconciliation statement. You know how to import data from another accounting software to Tally. Some good skills which will give value addition. Okay. You, after this session, today's session, you have to start assessing yourself. You have to start looking into yourself. That is the only way you can get a best CV. Okay.
Okay, sir.
You're just putting a photocopy of yourself in words. Okay. Yes, another one is communication. As you rightly said, communication is the prime thing. In communication, there are various verbal, non-verbal. What you mention is only the written communication or the verbal communication. You can say that you are a very good speaker. You can make a team do the job they have to do. You can say that you have good leadership skills. You have to be specific. What leadership skill you have? You have to be specific. Then you can mention things like teamwork. Teamwork, all those words in your CV will give you a positive influence. It will give a positive image on you. Because once you are in a company, you are part of a group. You are not an individual person, right?
Correct, sir.
Yes. So based on my previous sessions on interview, I guess you have followed what kind of soft skills we need to have, what kind of hard skills we need to have to be a good employee. You have to mention each one of them. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Yes. I see someone using the, what do you say? Annotation. Please.
Yeah. Okay. Sorry, sir.
Yes. No issues. I know sometimes by mistake we do things, right? And we have to
Yeah.
admit any mistake we do. That's the good thing we can have. Okay. So in skills, we have to mention these skills. What is the order we are doing? See, I am talking about the work experience. If I have it, if I don't have any work experience, instead of work experience, first thing that will come, if you are just completed your graduation and you just had your training skill at MCA, you can mention the technical skills which you have learned. That's a good thing, right? That's a good thing to present. Instead of saying your educational qualification first, you can say about the skills you have. You should specifically mention as technical skills or work skills. Okay. After these comes the education part. In education part, yes, I see a hand raise in Zoom. Does anyone want to talk? The name is Realme RMX 308. Do you have to say?
No, sir.
Okay.
By mistake.
It's okay, sir. Yes. Now, there is a the next requirement of a CV is education, where we have to specify our qualification. So the latest education must be placed on the top, and we have to go back. For example, if you have completed post graduation, you have to mention it first, MCom, comma, the year in which you completed it. So So in that format, you have to mention it. The important details that you have to give in it is you have to give the qualification first, educational qualification. For example, I am writing here M comma. Then you have to mention the university or the institution through which you got that educational qualification. University. Then you have to mention the year in which you got those education, and marks. Mentioning marks is required only when you are a graduate or a postgraduate student. If you have started to work and you have some 5 years of experience, 10 years of experience, you need not mention those marks. Is marks important for those who have 5 years of work experience?
No, sir.
It is not required. Only for those who are a fresher, they have to mention their marks because it shows how good they are in their studies. When it comes to a person who has already worked, their work experience must show all the good things.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yes.
So based on this, you have to prepare your
Education.
CV. Yes, you have to prepare your CV.
Yes, sir.
This is just a basic idea I am giving you. In detail, we will talk when we have the mock interview. I am leaving out this part to you because you have to start exploring yourself. Not exploring yourself, you have to start looking into yourself. You have to put out the best words you can put out. Okay.
Okay, sir.
And we will guide you how to do the best. I might not send the template. Template sending is because you will know the framework. I told you the framework of what needs to be done. So since you know the framework, I believe it is better if I leave this part for your understanding purpose. Okay. So now moving ahead. How to present yourself in the best way is the next slide. So during an interview, you should make sure that you are the best. So CV has come. Looking at the CV, the interviewer is very impressed. Wow, very nice. Details are put in very neatly. Now you physically come and sit at an interview. So how do you do? That also matters. Make sure that you have a good smile on your face, right?
Yes, sir.
Coming to the interview, that also matters. Let me show how not to come in an interview, how not to present yourself. See, take for example, coming in this way. Was I visible?
Yes, sir.
Yes, those are some, what do you say? Not a good manners. Some might have a habit of walking that way. Don't do those things. If you have habit, don't do that thing. Be firm. While sitting also, you are not allowed to move your chair also. Your chair must be at the place where it is. In case you have to come near the desk, you can just move ahead and you can place your hand on the table. You can just place your hand, not your entire body on it. Like this. Okay. There are many things which you have to take care of. So this comes before you come into the room. When you get into the room, you have to ask a permission, right? May I come in? Excuse me, sir. Excuse me, ma'am. Can I please come in? That is the words you have to use. And before the interviewer says, you should not sit on the chair. Okay?
Okay.
You should wait for their permission, or in case they are making you wait for 1 minute or more, you can ask, sir, excuse me, sir, or ma'am, may I have a seat? You can ask. They sometimes will check these things also when it comes to some front desk job. For example, there is a front desk job where you sit and you handle clients who comes and talks to the front desk. So these kind of skills will be checked at that moment. Okay. Next thing is maintain correct posture while sitting. So while sitting, being like you're at home or like this, no, be in a correct posture. Can you see the lady who has sat on the chair?
Yes, sir.
Have a good posture. Keep your hands, yes, straight. Keep your hands on your lap. Yeah, on your lap, on your knee, you can keep it. Don't keep it somewhere like, don't cross your hands and sit like this. Or don't do any other habits which you might have. Look into those things and be presentable. If there is an arm rest, you can put your hands on the arm and sit comfortably. Okay. Don't sit like you're tied up and you are afraid of something. Be open, be confident. Okay. Next, be on time, because it gives you the extra time in case you have to hurry somewhere. To be on time, you have to leave early from home. You have to be, you have to make sure that you don't waste your time anywhere, right?
Yes, sir.
Last minute job, you should not do at the last minute. You have to do early itself. If you want a bottle of water, if you want to carry something along with you, all those things must come along with you the day before itself. On the day of interview, you should not do all those things and go in a hurry. Bring any material you need. In case you need some material when you are at the interview, you should bring it along with you. I need a material when I am. Okay, I have an issue with my vision. I can't see small text. I need a magnifier. I need a magnifier to enlarge the text. If a document is given to me, sir, please analyze this document and let me know what will be the net gains that we earn from this business. I can't say that, sir, I'm not able to see this text. I have a magnifier. I had to bring it. I did not bring it today, sir. Tomorrow I will come, sir, again with that magnifier. Is it the right way of saying?
No.
If you need anything, for example, if you need additional documents like a certification from any department that you have done good in something, all those things also you must keep. Okay, I hear some background noise happening. Yes, can you please, yes, I guess it is from, okay, that sound stopped now. Thank you. You can unmute it whenever you are want to talk with me, or you can change the place and check if that sound can be reduced. Okay, so these are the things you have to take care. What else equipment, what else do we might need when we are going for an interview? Can someone please explain? Let me know. I know I have a thing in mind that we might need during the interview. Can I get some answers? Should I carry a tiffin box when I'm going to interview?
No, sir.
No, sir.
Do I need to carry a bottle of water when I'm going to interview?
Yes, sir.
Not mandatory. The interviewer will normally have water. When you start to cough or when you feel like you are thirsty, you can ask if you want to have water, or you can ask, yes, you can get your own bottle and you can say, sir, can I have a sip of water, sir? I'm feeling uncomfortable. You can ask for that. One important thing you have to carry when you're going for interviews is a notepad, small notepad, and a piece of and a pencil or a pen. Why? Sometimes you need to note down the things they say. If you can't remember many things, it is not wrong to carry a piece of paper. Paper is not a good thing. Notepad and a pen. When they say something to you and you need to remember, you immediately note it down. Normally, boys or the gentleman can put it in their front pocket. Girl, a lady can put it in their purse. Yes. Don't show those things and go get into the room saying that I have a notepad, I have a pen, I have carried everything today. No, not required. It is good to have those things also when you are at an interview. Okay. They might say, can you note down one thing? I had to inform you one thing. Can you note it down? They might say you. Okay. Yes. Next, dress professionally and make sure you are well groomed. Make sure you cut your nails, you have it done correctly, because those things will be visible when you are handing over something to them. They will see your hand. If it is very gross, it is not clean, it doesn't give a good impression. Iron your clothes before you go. These things we have discussed in the first session itself, but I'm repeating because from Monday you're going to start to have an interview. Even in online interview, you have to dress well. Dress well in the sense you have to put good clothes. Unironed clothes, dull clothes, not advisable. Okay. Next, how to rightly communicate. Keep your words simple. It will make the listener easy to understand. Okay. Then keep it relevant. Talk only the matter that has been asked. How do you prefer traveling to or another office which is 10 kilometers away? If that is the question, what will be your answer? What might be your answer? I'll ask this question to Mr. Kaushik. Kaushik? Okay. Can someone volunteer? I will give the option to everyone to talk. Can someone volunteer? Okay. I'm not audible, I guess. I'm not getting the response. No one wants to volunteer? Okay. Am I audible?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Sir.
My question is, what is your opinion on traveling 10 kilometers away to our branch office and doing the accounting work over there? If a question like this is asked to you, what will be your answer?
I think okay, sir.
Yes. No, I want the answer, actual answer. Okay. You are taking time to think. It's okay. See, your answer must be crisp and clear. You must make a straight statement saying that if it is yes, yes, sir, I would be happy to travel, but I want to make sure that there is some transportation facility provided to me because I do not ride my own vehicle. I do not have a own vehicle. I prefer traveling by four-wheeler because traveling by bus to that remote area isn't possible. Something like this must come out. You should not go like morning 2 o'clock. I 4 o'clock I get up every morning. After getting up at 4 o'clock, I have to get ready, and 7 o'clock I will be ready. So if I leave at 7 o'clock, I will reach there at 10 o'clock. That will be very difficult. So no, why do you say all those things? We get up at 4 o'clock. Is it required? So speak only what is relevant. Okay, that's the requirement of the interview, and you have to choose wisely. What do you say when you are given option? What is preferable to you, a day shift or a night shift? Now I will ask this question to a lady, to a girl. Can anyone volunteer? Uma, can Uma talk with me?
Hello.
Yes, Uma.
Yes, sir.
Yes, my question to you as an interviewer, ma'am, I give you an option of working during the day shift or the night shift. What do you choose, ma'am?
I will prefer day shift only, sir.
Yes, you have to give a reason also. See, you give me the answer and you have to continue with the reason also.
Okay.
Can you? Simple answer. Keep it simple. See, first point, keep it simple. You can say, traveling will be easy when it is daytime. I am uncomfortable. I feel uncomfortable when it is night. Something like that. Or else you can say, I am not used to work late night. So I don't want to get into that. I feel uncomfortable getting into that habit because it will disturb my sleep cycles. Sir, can I please opt for day shift itself? So these must be the words you are putting out. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Yes. Thank you, Uma. Thank you for responding. Now, the next thing you have to be is be confident. To communicate right, to speak in the right tone, you have to be confident, right? Interviewer will be confident because he is the boss. He is looking after the company, or he is the person who is designated to do this work. The same way, you should also be confident. Why have fear in you? You are not doing anything wrong. You are doing something which is new. When something is new, you might fear, but keep that fear aside. Okay. How to keep that fear aside? By practicing these things. Start talking with people. I am not getting response from any one of you except for 2-3 girls. I see only few persons responding. I see Ashwini responding and I see Pradesh responding. I'm not sure if others are responding. So I want each one of you to respond. Each one of you to counter whatever I say. Why? It is the way you grow. These things will help you get a good job, and it will put you in a good position in your career also. Why all of us are here? How many of us have joined us today? Okay, I see 23 persons. 22 persons have joined today. I'm happy that you joined. The purpose of this meeting is to bring out the best out of you. How do you bring out the best? When you start putting out the words, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes. So start being an open person. Start talking. It will help you a lot. Your communication will improve and you will start growing confident. Next, get to the point. Get to the point means whenever you are trying to say something, say to the point. Don't beat around the bush. Okay. Now, let me ask one question. I'll ask this question to Abhishek. Do we have Abhishek here? Abhishek? Can you unmute Abhishek? Okay. Anyone else who wants to volunteer?
Yes, sir.
Yes, Ashwin. My question to you is, you left your home early, but you are not reaching at the office
Okay.
on time. 10 o'clock is the time of office. You did not reach at office on time. What will you do?
Better I carry my own vehicle, sir.
There is a better answer to that.
Okay.
We are not asking for an alternative mode of communication. Can you please mute? I hear that background sound. Sorry. I will answer your question. See, what you said is, I will take a own vehicle. I asked you, if you are late on a particular day, one day you became late, you had to come by 10 o'clock, but you did not come. Yes.
I will tell my boss, sir, I will become late.
Yes.
So,
yes, you are saying it right. You said it correctly. Yes. Yes, Karthik, please.
Same answer, sir.
Yes, can you explain? Can you talk? Can you say it in a sentence? Mr. Karthik, you are late by 10 minutes. You are late by half an hour to the office. In case if you are coming late to the office, what will be your action? What will you do?
I will inform the boss. I will call to the boss and inform that often I would be to office at around half an hour late.
Yes, yes. You have to start with some good words. Sorry, sir. I am on my way to office. As there is a traffic jam over here, I am unable to come out of this jam. The bus is still waiting for some way to come out. You don't make it a very big. I'm making a very big statement. You can say, sorry, sir. I am on my way to office. Since there is a traffic jam, I will be late to office by half an hour, sir. You have to inform this. So answer to the point.
Okay, sir.
Okay.
Okay.
So this is the thing. Ashwini, did you get what difference is there in your answer and the right answer?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
One thing, you have to understand the question correctly and then you have to answer to the point what is required. Yes, getting a own vehicle is good. But now take example, you have a own vehicle and you are getting late because of traffic jam.
Yes,
At that
sir.
situation also, you should do the same thing, right? You have to call and inform.
Yes,
Yes, thank you.
Is there any sound disturbance from my side?
Yes, it is from you, Ashwin. Sorry to inform, but it is coming from you.
I'm in a calm place only. I'm staying in room only. But why, how its sound is coming, I don't know.
There is a static sound. Boom, boom. Your mobile might be creating it. One thing. Is there a fan beside you?
No, sir.
There's no fan. Huh? Okay. Mobile,
Okay,
that device. You're using mobile or laptop?
No. Yeah, through earphone only.
Through earphone. That earphone, there is trouble, I guess. I don't know. I'm just guessing.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
Yes. Okay. The next thing, show the basics. Okay. When a question is asked, technical question is asked, don't go too technical and say, for example, explain me what is a journal entry. Sir, when we open Tally, we will get a vouchers we will get many options in that. If you press V in Tally, vouchers will open. In that, we have to pass many entries, sir. There will be very debit and there will be a credit. And debit is whenever the asset value is going up, and credit is whenever the asset value is going down. What was the question asked? They did not ask you to explain everything in detail. They asked you what is journal entry. First of all, keep it to basic. What is a journal entry? Can Krishna explain me? Krishna?
Sir, this is the adjustable entry, sir.
Okay. Okay. You're talking about journal voucher.
Voucher.
I did not ask voucher. I told what is a journal entry. Journal entry is passed in purchase also, sales also. Journal entry means the debit and credit which we do. That is called as journal entry.
Yes.
So it's okay. It's okay. You learn these things and be sure that you give the right answer. Can Hanish please answer this question? What is a journal entry? Okay. Anyone else who wants to volunteer?
Recording of business transactions.
Very nice. Very nice. Journal entry is recording of the financial transactions where a debit is given and a credit is given to the income, expenditure, asset, liability, and where always the assets will be equal to liability, right? In simple words, you can say journal entry is recording of business transaction. Very nice, sir. So this is the way you have to keep it to the basic. Don't go too technical when some questions is asked. If they ask for deeper explanation, go into that. Okay. Now there are some things which you have to say and which you have to not to say. The things which you should not say when you are in an interview. I have mentioned it here. Few things. There are many things. Few things. See, anything negative about your previous job or anything negative about someone else, you should not mention. If you are asked a question, why are you quitting your previous job? You should not say, he is not paying me salary on time. And also that salary is very less also. I asked him 3-4 times that boss is not paying me salary. So I want to leave this job and come and work in your company because I know that you give me on time. You give on 31st of every end of the month, every day, every month. So I'm just making out too much. So do not talk negative about anyone. Even if there is a negative thing, you can take it positively. Why are you quitting your previous job? I see that you are quitting your previous job. Why are you doing that? You can give a positive answer. You can say that, ma'am, based on my skills, I find that that job is not matching to my skills. I want to grow with grow by learning, and I find a good opportunity in your company. That's the reason I'm moving out from that company and being part of yours. Something like that. Okay. So focus your answer about the position which you're applying for and talk about it when you ask questions like this. The next thing is never say I don't know. When you're asked, like, you might find a situation where you will be asked some question which is which you do not know about. For example, they might ask you, do you know what is EXIM? What is EXIM code? Something new. Does anyone know what is EXIM code? EXIM code stands for Export Import Code. When there is a business which exports or imports, they must have a EXIM. They must have a EXIM ID. EXIM means export import. So if you do not know the answer, you can say, sorry, I am not able to recall right now, but I will let you know once but I will look into that and I will learn about it. Something positive like this should come. Okay. You can start with saying, that is a very great question, sir. But I am unable to recall it. Can you give me some moment? If there is some calculation to be done, if some numbers is asked, what is 28 plus 32? Can you give me a moment? I will give you the answer. 28, 32, 60, sir. You can take like that. Okay. So don't say like, sir, maths calculator I can do, sir. I don't know the answer now. No. Okay. I don't know what should not come. This is the thing I'm saying. Are you able to understand?
Yes, sir.
Yes, thank you. Thank you. So discussion about benefits, vacancy and pay. Don't go to the interviewer and in between, do you have any question? Yes, you did not talk about the salary. When will my salary be paid? Will I get any bonus during the year? And will I get any vacation? There is any tour package? Will you go for trip annually? No. You're looking for a job. You're not going for money. You should make the interviewer feel that money is not the prime factor. Being in a good workplace and earning is an important thing. Yes, salary is a question which you have to ask, but there is a right way of asking it. Don't ask about these things when you are in an interview. Okay. So when you are asked a question about your CV, for example, I'm looking at your CV and I see that you have mentioned that you are very proficient in Tally. You are very good in Tally work. Can you explain about me? Sir, I have written it on my CV, sir. I am good in Tally, sir. Is that the answer?
No, sir.
No. You have to give explanation. Whatever you write on the CV, you must have an answer. ಏನು ನೀವು CV ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಬರೀತೀರಿ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಪ್ರತಿಯೊಂದಕ್ಕೂ ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಇರಬೇಕು. ಕ್ರಾಸ್ ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಬಂದೇ ಬರುತ್ತೆ. They will ask cross question. Why? To check if it is true. To check if you are up to their standards. So make sure you answer their question and do not say it's on my resume, sir. Can you say something about your soft skills? You might be asked a question like that also. ನಿಮ್ಮ soft skill ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಏನಾದರೂ ಹೇಳಿ. ನೀವು ದೊಡ್ಡ ದೊಡ್ಡ ಸ್ಟೇಟ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಅನ್ನು ಬರ್ದಿರ್ತೀರಿ. Now you go blank. Sir, I have written it on my resume, sir. Those are my soft skills. No, that's not a right answer. You have to say, I have a good leadership quality, sir. I look around my teammates and work along with them. If there is any help they need, I assist them on those things. I also am able to communicate all my thoughts in a clear words, and I am able to understand their requirements immediately. I am good in handling a client. So these kinds of words must come out. How do you get these kinds of words? By practice. Start talking. Okay. Start talking. Ask your trainer to ask a question daily. What I used to do when I was at my college is, I used to go and ask my lecturer, can you give me a problem, sir? I will try to solve it. He used to mark in a textbook, which is for chartered accountants. He used to mark in that textbook and say, solve this and let me know. I learned accounts in a very nice way by that. Isn't it good if you start asking questions?
Yes, sir.
Ask your trainer to ask some question.
Yes.
Surely you will improve. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Yes.
Okay.
Next. Yes. Very nice. I am happy to get a response, sir. Please practice it also. Okay. Start doing it. Next thing is unprofessional language. You should not go into saying things like when the question is asked about some thing which you need time to think. Don't do those things. Thinking must not go with the sound. It should not be like asking what is 1 plus 1. 1 plus 1 is 2. What is 8 plus 9? 8 plus 9 is 17. Why that? Don't do those things. No, it's not good. Take a breath if you want to take. You can take a pause also. It's okay. But don't do those sounds. It's an unprofessional thing. When you're giving an answer, be professional. Okay?
Okay, sir.
Yes. Now, what does the interviewer do to select you? What are the things you must have in you to be selected? You must have the capacity. Where do you get that capacity from? Where do you get that capacity from?
By
You must,
ourselves.
yes, you must have the capacity to work good. For example, if you are working in Tally, you must have the capacity. You get that capacity when you put in the efforts to learn it, right? You must be able to talk. You must have the capacity to talk well or write a letter well. When you get that capacity, when you put in efforts, ನೀವು ಶ್ರಮ ಪಟ್ರೆ ಮಾತ್ರ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಅದರದ್ದು ಬೆನಿಫಿಟ್ ಸಿಗೋದಲ್ವಾ? So start putting those efforts. Start practicing. Where do you get those efforts from? Where do you get that zeal from to achieve those efforts? Put in efforts when you want to achieve something in your life. Efforts ಹಾಕ್ಬೇಕಂತ ಮನ್ಸು ಯಾವಾಗ ಬರೋದು? When you will get that mind that I have to put in efforts. Accounts, today I don't want to learn. I will start learning it from tomorrow. But if you have a desire in you, achievement, I have to achieve, I want to be the best accountant, automatically you will start to put in the efforts, right?
Yes, sir.
If you want to achieve something, you will start putting in the efforts. When you will want to start putting, when you will think about achievements, when you have some goal in your life, you must have the goal in your life. He might ask, the interviewer might ask, what is your goal in this career? What do you see yourself as? What's your goal? You must say a goal also. ನಿಮ್ ಗೋಲ್ ಗೊತ್ತಿರ್ಬೇಕು. ಏನಕ್ಕೆ ನೀವು ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡ್ತಿದ್ರಿ ಅದು ಗೊತ್ತಿರ್ಬೇಕು. ಸರ್ ಸಂಬಳಗೋಸ್ಕರ ಸರ್, ಪ್ರತಿ ತಿಂಗಳು ಕೊಡ್ತೀರಲ್ಲ, that must not be the answer. Okay, your goal must be to be the best, to use your potential to the best. Some positive words like this will impress the interviewer. And to get these goals, if you want to experience more only, your goals will improve. ನಿಮ್ಮ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪೀರಿಯನ್ಸಸ್, ನಿಮ್ಮ ಪಾಸ್ಟ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪೀರಿಯನ್ಸಸ್ ಮೇಲೆ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಈ ಗೋಲ್ ಅನ್ನು ಸೆಟ್ ಮಾಡೋಕ್ಕಾಗತ್ತೆ. ನೀವು ನೋಡಿರ್ತೀರಿ ನಿಮ್ಮ ತಂದೆ ತಾಯಿಯವರು ಎಷ್ಟು ಎಫರ್ಟ್ಸ್ ಹಾಕೊಂಡು ನಿಮ್ಮನ್ನು ನೋಡೋಕ್ಕೋಸ್ಕರ, how much efforts they have put. Isn't it your duty to be the best?
Yes, sir.
Wouldn't they be happy if you are the best?
Yes, sir.
So with experience, you should understand what goal you should set. ಏನ್ ಗೋಲ್ ಅನ್ನು ಸೆಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪೀರಿಯನ್ಸ್ ಇಂದ ಗೊತ್ತಾಗ್ಬೇಕು. Set goals which you can achieve by putting in efforts. Don't set so much high goals right at the beginning itself. Small goals. Start with small goals. Step by step, you can improve. My goal, within 1 month, I will learn English. I will start talking English. I will listen to English podcast. I will spend my time with learning English. That is my goal, short-term goal. With that, I can improve my English within 15 days itself. That is true. You put in your efforts, within a short span of time, you can achieve those goals. So I want you to sit down and write what your goal is also. I will be asking these questions. Please note down whatever I am saying, because this is important part in an interview. Okay?
Okay, sir.
Where will you get these different experiences, new experiences? Only if you have willingness. Only if you have willingness to grow. A person working as a junior accountant can work his own whole life as a junior accountant itself, if he doesn't have any willingness. But if you have the charge to do the best, if you have the zeal to be the best, that willingness will give you better experiences in your life. ಯಾರಿಗೆ ಬೇರೆ ಬೇರೆ ತರದ ಅನುಭವ ಸಿಗತ್ತಂದ್ರೆ, ಯಾರಿಗೆ ಮನಸಾರೆ ಇಚ್ಛೆ ಇದೆ ಸಾಧನೆ ಮಾಡೋಕ್ಕೋಸ್ಕರ, ವಿಲ್ಲಿಂಗ್ನೆಸ್ ಇರಬೇಕು. ಸೊ ಆಲ್ ಎಂಡ್ಸ್ ಅಪ್ ಟು ಅಸ್. ಫೈನಲಿ ನಾವು ಸಕ್ಸಸ್ಫುಲ್ ಆಗ್ಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ನಮ್ಗೆ ಆಸಕ್ತಿ ಇರಬೇಕು, ನಮ್ಗೆ ವಿಲ್ಲಿಂಗ್ನೆಸ್ ಇರಬೇಕು, ಅಲ್ವಾ? Isn't it?
Yes, sir.
So start on those parts. Think about what you see about yourself in the future. Decide why do you want to do it. Have a purpose why you are doing it. This will help you a lot. ನಿಮ್ ಸಂಬಳ ಇಂಪ್ರೂವ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಮಾತ್ರ ಅಲ್ಲ, ನಿಮ್ಮ ಜೀವನದಲ್ಲಿ ಸಹ ಖುಷಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಇರ್ಬೋದು ನೀವು ಇದನ್ನೆಲ್ಲ ಫಾಲೋ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ರೆ. Okay? Now, how to engage with the interviewer? ಈಗ ಇಂಟರ್ವ್ಯೂವರ್ ಹತ್ರ ಮಾತಾಡ್ಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ಹೇಗೆ ಮಾತಾಡ್ಬೇಕಂದ್ರೆ, ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಇಂಪ್ರೆಷನ್ ಇಸ್ ದ ಬೆಸ್ಟ್ ಇಂಪ್ರೆಷನ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೇವಲ್ವಾ? So you have to make sure to give a best impression. It is to be on time. ಆನ್ ಟೈಮ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇರಬೇಕು. ಫಸ್ಟ್ ನೀವು ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡೋದು ಎಲ್ಲಿಂದ? ನಿಮ್ಮ CV ಕಳ್ಸೋದು ಟೈಮ್ ಇಂದ. ಅವರಿಗೆ ಇಂಟರ್ವ್ಯೂವಿನ 2-3 ದಿನದ ಮುಂಚೆನೆ ಕಳಿಸಿ. ಇಂಟರ್ವ್ಯೂ 11 ಗಂಟೆಗಿದ್ರೆ 10:30ಗೆ ಅವರಿಗೆ CV ಕಳ್ಸೋದಲ್ಲ. You have to prepare in advance and send it to them. Then be yourself. Whenever you are at an interview, be yourself. Don't go like don't make faces. If you are afraid, take a deep breath. If you are afraid that interviewer might ask a difficult question, take a deep breath. It's okay. What's wrong in that? Any question that person might ask, be confident. If you don't know the answer, say, I don't know. I will learn about it. Don't say, I don't know. You say, I will look into it. I need a moment to recall those things. Something like that. And if you know the answer, tell it confidently. First impression you have to create, and that's on your part. Okay. Next thing is to be confident and not arrogant. Sometimes some people will have that arrogance. Like I had a classmate in my school. Any question you ask her, sir, I know the answer, sir. She used to shout the answer in the beginning itself. Before the question is asked, she used to shout the answer. That is being arrogant. That is not looking after the others. It is like trying to prove that I am the best. Don't do that at the interview. You might be smarter than the interviewer also. You might know much more than the interviewer, but don't show that arrogance. You should be confident and you should be kind also. Okay. So you should focus outwards. You should look after the other person and see how good that person is. That's it. Don't try to impress the interviewer by saying, I secured first rank in the university. I also had a quiz competition in the national level. I did first in that. You need not say it. It's there in your CV. That person has read it already, isn't it? Don't repeat whatever is there in the CV. That person knows. Only if he asks you, you have to say these things. So engage in small talk and listen. You should speak less and listen more when you are in the interview. Okay.
Yes,
How
sir.
to ace a job interview? To be the best in the job interview, you have to know about the facts. Whatever question is asked, whatever situation you are into, you should know the facts of it. You should know what you are saying also. Don't give a blunt answer. Think and say. Know the job. Before joining the work, you should know what job you are applying for. So based on that, you should know your role also. This will help you to answer the questions, whichever is asked, technical questions. Whichever is technical, you should know. If you are going for the accounting job and you do not know the accounting things you should know, it's something which is not acceptable, right? Being a accountant, you must know what you should know. You should know a bank reconciliation statement. If a question is asked, what is bank reconciliation statement, and you are blank, it's something which does not impress the interviewer. So you should know your job and get prepared accordingly. Then okay, look the part. I said look the part means break the big thing into small thing. If you want to say a big thing to them, tell it in small stories. If you want to say you are if they ask tell me something about your learning experience, how did you do your graduation, tell it in small parts. I completed my first year by learning these basic taxation rules. Then in second year, I got expert in the accounting. Later on in the final year, I could make myself available to all the sessions, all the what do you say, management sessions that were conducted at our college, and I was very good in my communication skill. That's why I could manage a what do you say, event where there was a gathering of 10,000 people, something like this. Break it into small parts and talk. Then plan the day before. When you're getting for the interview, you should plan the day before itself. Last minute work will spoil everything. Be ready for some questions when you're in the interview. We discussed this previously. I'm just giving a gist what kind of questions you might get. Why do you want this job? To answer that, you can say to learn, to improve, to progress in my career. Or else you can say to grow along with the company. I want to improve myself along with the company's growth. Or to emphasize what you are contributing to the company. As I'm good in those computer skills, I can be efficient and give you the reports within the due dates. Something like that. Okay.
Okay,
Do
sir.
you have any question to us to ask? If something like this is said, don't say I don't no questions. You have to ask some questions. You are given an opportunity, you should use that opportunity. You can ask, you should say yes always and ask about what are the challenges that I have in this work. Something like that. He might say, interviewer might say, you have to work late night whenever there is a tax auditor, because it is a requirement of the chartered accountant's office. They only provide their sessions during this time, 7 to 9 o'clock, 8 o'clock, something like that. This won't happen. Just making an example. So ask what do they expect from you? You can ask, sir, I'm happy to have this interview. Can you let me know what's the purpose of this? Not what's the purpose, what's expected out of me? What do you expect from me? Yes, I'm happy to know this will be the answer from them. And they will say, we expect you to provide the reports within 5th of every month. We want you to reconcile the bank statement on the daily basis. We want you to look after the sales transaction in depth to make sure that there is no leakage of funds from our business. Something like that. Okay. Tell about yourself. Tell about yourself also. You can manage by saying about professional things only. Personal things you do not say. Today morning I ate chocolate. While eating chocolate, my teeth was, personal things not required. Don't get very friendly also with the interviewer. That interviewer might be friendly. He might shake his hand. He might say high five. Do those things only which he says. You yourself don't try to get very personal with that person. Okay. Maximum 2 minutes you have to say about yourself. Don't give a lengthy 2 hours of yourself. Then go chronologically. Say it order-wise. Tell something about yourself from your graduation, post-graduation, your work experience, and what you are doing now, and what you see about yourself into future also. Don't say about future, then go graduation, then about school, then no, chronological. What's your work style? If something question is like this, you have to say about the no, sorry. What's your work style? Flip the question. Okay, the question is wrong here. What salary do you expect must have come there? If they ask what salary do you expect, you should flip that question. By flipping that question, what is the advantage is you can ask them, what is the practice do you have at this company? Can you let me know what practice do you follow at this company? You yourself are now asking. ಅವ್ರು ಕೇಳಿದ್ರು ಎಷ್ಟು ಸಂಬಳ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪೆಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಿದ್ರೆ ಅಂತ. ವಾಟ್ ಯು ಆಸ್ಕ್ಡ್ ಇಸ್ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಡರ್ಡ್ಸ್ ಏನು ಸರ್ ಅಥವಾ ಏನು ಮ್ಯಾಮ್, ಈ ಕಂಪನಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಏನ್ ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಡರ್ಡ್ಸ್ ನೀವು ಫಾಲೋ ಮಾಡ್ತಿದ್ರಿ, ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಯು ಪ್ಲೀಸ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪ್ಲೈನ್ ಮೀ? ಅವರಿಗೆ ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಕೇಳಿದಾಗ ಆಯ್ತು, ನಿಮ್ಮ ಕೆಲಸಕ್ಕೆ ನಾವು ಮಂತ್ಲಿ ವಿ ವಿಲ್ ಪೇ ಯು 25,000. ಇಫ್ ಯು ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ದಿಸ್ ಕ್ವಾಲಿಫಿಕೇಶನ್ಸ್ ವಿ ವಿಲ್ ಡೂ ಲೈಕ್ ದಿಸ್, ಸಮಥಿಂಗ್ ಲೈಕ್ ದಟ್ ದೇ ವಿಲ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪ್ಲೈನ್. ಸೊ ಬೇಸ್ಡ್ ಆನ್ ದಟ್ ಯು ಆರ್ ಗೆಟಿಂಗ್ ದ ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಫ್ರಮ್ ದೆಮ್ ಇಟ್ ಸೆಲ್ಫ್, ರೈಟ್? ಅವ್ರು ನಿಮ್ಗೊಂದು ಬಾಣ ಬಿಟ್ರು, ನೀವು ಅದೇ ಬಾಣ ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ವಾಪಸ್ ಬಿಡಿ. Okay. Am I making you bored?
No, sir.
No.
No, sir.
Okay. I want to make sure that I am not making you bored. Okay. Because only I talking is happening. I need some 15 more minutes. So by this, we will complete my talking. Then we will start your talking. So
Okay.
do not do these things. What is it? Sitting down before you are asked to, or before you are invited and asked to sit down. Okay. If there is a interview which is happening in a room with a round table, there is a round table and there are 3 chairs. One is in front of you and 2 are on the left and right. Where will you sit?
Middle one?
Yes, in front of the interviewer you have to sit always. Middle one, you said it right. You have to sit. There are 3 chairs.
Yes.
Round table, there are 3 chairs. One is on the right, one is on the left, and one is in front of you. you always have to sit in front of the interviewer, because you should not make the interviewer do like this every time he talks like this. No. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Then one thing you have to make sure not to say something which you have not achieved, not to say something which you do not have any experience. You should not lie in your CV. CV ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾವುದೇ information ಸುಳ್ಳನ್ನು ಹಾಕಬಾರದು. When preparing interview, you might have some reference. ಬೇರೆಯವರ CV ಅನ್ನು ನೋಡಬಹುದು. While having interview ಅಲ್ಲ, while preparing your CV, you might take reference of other CV. Alva? Because you are doing it for the first time, you want some idea, you want to know what words are put in it. ಅದು ನೋಡ್ಕೊಂಡು ಮಾಡಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ please make sure that you do not write something which you do not have. For example, I know how to type. I am good in typing anta haki. Interviewer might turn his laptop and ask you to type something, and you might not know how to type. You use only one finger and this finger. This finger is always used for A, and this finger is used for all the other letters. Is that a typing?
No, sir.
No. So don't make such statements where you are not good. Don't make such statements where you are not good. It's just like you are lying something. It's a replica of you. Nimma photocopy adu, nimma xerox copy adu CV. So CV ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಬರ್ದಿದ್ದು ಸತ್ಯವಾಗಿರಬೇಕು. Make sure, because once that bad impression comes on you, immediately your marks will reduce. Your selection chances will reduce. Will you take care of that?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes. Thank you. See, not following up. This is also one bad habit. Sometimes we go to interview and we say, they say you, can you give me your response? We say, I need 2 days time to think, or you say, I will respond to you by tomorrow evening. And tomorrow evening, on the next day evening, I don't call and inform them. Isn't it bad?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yes.
So we have to follow up. For example, the interviewer will call you. Before the interview will call you and talk with you. Can you confirm if you are coming or not tomorrow? Can you please let me know within 5 o'clock today evening? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I will inform you. I will call you by 5 o'clock. 5 o'clock, you forget it. Isn't it bad if you don't call within 5 o'clock?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
What will you
Yes,
do?
bad, sir.
Yes. What will you do to avoid this? What can you do?
We can do call and inform them.
Yes, we have to do call and inform. That is true. You should not forget it. What is the options you can have to remember it? I am saying.
We can put the alarm like something in mobile.
Yes, very nice. You have to do such kind of things. When you have to do it promptly, make sure that you do it rightly. Okay. Now, how can you present yourself? These are the basic things. One is confidence. See, confidence is 84%. 84% of the interview success is confidence. How do you get confidence?
By practicing.
Very nice. Who gave that answer? I'm happy for that answer. Who gave that answer? Ashwini?
Yes, sir.
Very nice. See, by practice itself, practice makes man perfect and it makes man confident also. So that is the best way to be confident. You should know what you are into. Okay. So next thing is the clothes you wear. The clothes you wear must be good enough. It should be good. Wear the best clothes you have. ಮದುವೆಗೆ ಹೋಗುವಂತದ್ದು ಸೀರೆ, ರೇಷ್ಮೆ ಸೀರೆ, ಜಿಗಿಮಿಗಿ, or the boys wearing a kurta pajama. No. Wear a good casual wear. Casual wear ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಆಫೀಸಿಗೆ ಹೋಗ್ಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ಆ ಆಫೀಸಿಗೆ ಕಲ್ಚರಿಗೆ ಮ್ಯಾಚ್ ಆಗುವ ಹಾಗೆ you should go. If in that office they are wearing tie, they are wearing shirt and they are putting on coat, suit, you have to do that. If that is the requirement of the job. If that job is normal casual dress you can wear, you can do that. If formal is to be worn, formally ಹಾಕೊಂಡು ಹೋಗ್ಬೇಕು. Normally formals ಹಾಕಿ ಹೋಗೋದು. Casual wear not allowed in interview. Please take care of that. Next is the posture. Make sure that you are sitting in the right way. This talks about you, Alva. If you're sitting like this, it talks about you. If you're sitting like this, it talks about you, Alva.
Yes, sir.
There is a difference in each one of it. Where you place your hand, how do you sit, how do you use your hands when you're talking, those also are required. I had an interview where I said candidate, you should improve. You should learn accounting much more. Okay, sir. Is that the right way?
No.
I am saying you please improve your accounting learning. You have to learn the journal entries correctly. Okay, sir. He has a habit. I found that. I said him, you have to say, okay, sir, like this. This is a no. This is a yes. I don't know if that candidate has improved over time, but practices like this must not be done. Wrong gestures will give wrong information. And honesty is very important when you're working. When you're working and when you're at interview also, honesty is important. Okay?
Okay, sir.
Give the information. See, you should not like disclose everything. Satya andre kade satya. Naan ella satyavagi ಮಾಡ್ತೇನೆ, ನಾ ಎಲ್ಲ ಸತ್ಯನೇ ಹೇಳು. Not required. Tell only that is relevant. Why are you late? I was late because I helped a person on my way. He was on the road. There were no one helping. That's why I went to help that person. Be honest on that part. Later on, you went to have some cold drinks in the juice center and had 2 masala dosas also. Not just one, 2 masala dosas. You have to inform that also. Be honest. And later I was feeling hungry, so I have been to an hotel also. Why this question came is, your boss saw at a restaurant. Boss might have seen you at a restaurant, and that's why he's asking to check if you are saying the truth or the false.
Okay.
So be truthful, be honest on whatever you do. Okay?
Okay, sir.
Yes. See, words that are used and that are not to be used in an interview. This side, on the left side, I have given recommended words. I can, I will is the word. For example, they will say you something like, we have got lease accounting. We have got some other things. Cash flow statement. You have to prepare a cash flow statement and you have to give it to us. Do you know it? Currently, I know the basics. I have to recall it. I will and I can do it, sir. That must be your answer. Okay? If you don't know to do or work on something, also you should be able to communicate that you will do it. That gives a confidence. Wow, that person does not know, but still confidently that person is saying that I will and I can do it. Isn't it good?
Yes, sir.
It's a good way to present yourself also. You should be flexible also. Sometimes you have to adjust based on the requirement of the work. For example, you are given a small monitor to work. You can ask them, excuse me, can I get a big monitor because this is too small? I have problem looking into it. Can I get a big one? You should not be like, I won't work from tomorrow if it is a small monitor. I want a big one. No. Sometimes you might not get some things which you are expecting. You can ask for it. And sometimes you need to adjust yourself whenever it is required. For example, it is the due date for making payment, some payment. The due time is 4 o'clock in the evening. 4 o'clock ಒಳಗೆ ಆ payment ಅನ್ನು ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. You go to lunch at 1:30 and you have that leave till 2:30. You leisurely sit till 2:30, wasting the time, enjoying. Don't do it. Be flexible. Sometimes you need to work, go and do that work. Complete that work and take a break if you want to. Isn't that a good thing?
Yes, sir.
Yes. So be flexible. Whenever you have to say, the third point is example. Whenever you have to talk something, give with the example. When you say a fact, for example, they ask you, what is your achievement? What do you feel as your achievement in your education? You say that I securing first rank in my college is, I feel that securing first rank in my college is a good achievement to me. You should give an example also, because my college students securing only above 95% are given admission, and I feel being amongst them, I could learn and I could present my answers in a better way so that the person looking at my answers could understand it easily. See, how did I change an answer? Very good for my job also. I am able to present it beautifully. I gave that point, isn't it? So statements like this must be made. ನಿಮ್ಮ ಅಚೀವ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಅನ್ನ ವರ್ಕಿಗೆ ರಿಲೇಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡು ಹೇಳಬೇಕು. ಆವಾಗ ಅವರಿಗೆ ಪಾಸಿಟಿವ್ ಇಂಪ್ರೆಷನ್ ಬರುತ್ತೆ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಬಗ್ಗೆ. Next thing is about the achievement. You have to describe the achievement when you are asked. Okay? ಏನಾದ್ರೂ ಕೇಳಿದಾಗ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಅಚೀವ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಅನ್ನ ಡಿಸ್ಕ್ರೈಬ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕು. ಈಗ ನಾನು ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟು ಹೇಗೆ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೇನೆ, ಒಂದು ಆಕ್ಚುಲ್ ಆಗಿ ಆಗಿರುವಂತ ಘಟನೆ ಕೊಟ್ಟು ಹೇಗೆ ಫ್ಯಾಕ್ಟ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಗೆ ಹೇಳಿದ್ದೇನೆ, ಅದೇ ರೀತಿ ಅಚೀವ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಅನ್ಸ ಡೀಟೇಲ್ ಆಗಿ ಹೇಳ್ಬೇಕಾಗತ್ತೆ. ಇಫ್ ದೇ ಆಸ್ಕ್ ಫಾರ್ things which you should not do. What is 1 plus 1? 2, sir. That stop doing it. Stop doing that. Pause. If you want to take a pause, be silent. Be silent. It's okay. Next, some have that habit. How do you do? I did that. Now see, think. Yes, I have to correct myself. I admit. I am honest. Whatever mistake I do, I admit it. That too before a gathering of some 20 people, because 20 people are looking after me, and I have to admit my mistake. They should not make a comment that sir is saying and he himself is doing that. Okay. Now, see, some have the habit of saying, for example, question is asked. How do you make sure that a journal entry is passed correctly? Basically, we have to start with opening the voucher. Is that basically required?
No, sir.
Some start their statement by using some words like that. Basically, I kind of find things like something kind of. All those words must not be used. Okay, in the interview, make sure that you don't use those repetitive words. Am I clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Shy. Shy andre ಏನು ಕನ್ನಡದಲ್ಲಿ?
ನಾಚಿಕೆ.
Yes. So I've written here in front of that. There is a lot of disturbance, Miss Ashwini.
I muted.
From the past 5-10 minutes, I am getting disturbed. Sorry to inform. There is a trouble with that earphone, I guess. You can just try to remove that earphone and just try to use your mobile once to check if that earphone is causing the trouble.
So
If
now
you
I
want-
remove the earphone. Is there any
Yes.
disturbance now?
No, I can't hear any disturbance. Is
Okay,
there any
sir.
disturbance?
No, sir.
No.
No,
Yes.
sir.
Thank you.
Okay,
Thank you
sorry,
for
sir.
removing that
Sorry,
earphone.
sorry.
It's okay. It's okay. You can place that earphone besides you. After the
Yes,
class,
sir.
you can again plug it in and listen to music if you want to.
Okay, sir. Okay, okay.
Yes. There is some issue with that mic wire, I guess.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
It also wants to talk and ask questions.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Being shy. Being shy. What is the comment that I have written there? Can you read it, please? Sir?
Interview is not the
right
right
time.
time.
Interview is not the right time to be shy. When you are asked a question like, you're at the interview, you sat there, they take look at your achievements. What do you look after this job? What achievements will you make in your job? Achievements. I want to be the top employer of this company and win that prize of 10,000 rupees. No, the answer is the other part. Being that shy. That shy is one shy where you hesitate to say and do some thing like you look down and then give the answer. Don't do those things. Shyness is not required here. If you don't have the habit of meeting new people and talking, start doing it. You should remove your shyness when you are at an interview. Okay. Don't be shy in giving an answer. Be confident by giving the correct answer. Practice it, practice it, practice it. You can remove all those shyness, anxiety also when you are at the interview. Okay.
Yes. Yes, sir.
It should be like you 3-4 voices I can hear when you are when I say something, you give that response. That is required. for me. That is a confirmation that you are listening and I am going in the right way.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
So you should do that when you are in the interview also. For example, ask me a question. Anyone can ask me a question.
Regarding what, sir?
Okay, not asking question. Tell me that cat drinks milk. Can you tell me? Can you tell me? Repeat that sentence.
Cat drinks milk.
Cat drinks milk.
Cat drinks milk.
See, you repeated it 3 times. 3 times it was repeated. Why? I did not respond to it.
Cat drinks milk.
Yes. Yes.
Cat drinks milk.
Yes.
Cat drinks milk.
No. One thing. No, ನಾನು ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ರಿಪೀಟ್ ಮಾಡೋಕೆ ಹೇಳಿದಲ್ಲ. ನೀವು ಅದು cat drinks milk ಹೇಳಿದಾಗ I sat silent. I did not respond saying yes. ಅಥವಾ ನಾನು ನನ್ನ ತಲೆಯನ್ನು ಅಲ್ಲಾಡಿಸಿಲ್ಲ. It's like I am not affirming. I am not agreeing. Whenever the interviewer says some things, you have to use your head. You have to nod.
Yes.
You have to do something. Sitting like this silently.
Yeah. Yes. No.
Sir, can we do head movements and hand movements?
Up and down. Yes, up and down.
Sir?
No.
You
Left
can
and
do
right.
head movements and hand movements. Yes, it is
Yeah.
allowed, but it should be in the
Okay, sir.
limit. You should not go out of the box, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes. It is allowed because we are humans. We have that God's grace that we can move our hand, we can move our head. Telling something like, will you join to our work from tomorrow on? Yes, yes, yes. Something like that. Or like this. No, don't do those things. You are happy that you are getting a good job of a annual package of some 3 lakhs or 4 lakhs you are getting. It's a very nice job you are getting because of the skills you have in you, communication you have in you. You're very, very happy. You should give it in a very decent way. Yes, I will be happy to be part of this company. I will report from tomorrow onwards. Must be your answer. It's not, yes, yes, I will join tomorrow. No, don't give such answer. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Yes. Next thing which you have to take care is whatever. Something is said like, okay, I also have that habit. Okay, I have to come out of that. I am teaching, but I'm not practicing. Bad thing, man.
No,
Okay.
sir. Not bad thing.
It's a bad thing. It's not good. Sir. When you grow up, take for example, you have grown and become the best accountant and you're talking with directors or you're talking with big peoples, big billionaires, big millionaires who are crorepati's. You're talking with them. They won't have habits like this. Even if they have, it doesn't matter. You must not have that. It's not a good habit.
So.
Okay, sir.
It shows that while thinking you make sound. It's not a good habit. While thinking you should be silent actually.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So some have the habit of saying whatever. If I give a situation saying that, take a situation that you are in the due date of filing something or doing something, what will you do? Whatever might be the situation, don't use those words like whatever. Whatever means what? You are not able to manage it. Nimge adu manage madokagtilla and you are going to toss it. What I have written is, it shows that you are giving up. Whatever andre yenadru addilla anta. ಆ ತರ ಮಾಡಬಾರ್ದು ಸ್ಟೇಟ್ಮೆಂಟ್. Okay. Next, non-verbal mistake. I told all these things were the verbal things, non-verbal thing. Some have the habit of one question you ask her, can you say how is ledger posting done? Ledger posting is done by after passing the journal entry, we have to do the posting. Because I am not teasing, but girls have that habit. Here will be on one side. You will move on the other side. Don't do it when you are in the interview. Okay. Sorry to inform, but it is not good habit. Okay.
It's a fact, sir.
Sorry.
It is a fact, sir.
Yes, it is the fact. When some difficult question is asked, you pull your hair and try to think. I've been into interviews. I've seen those things. I know what kind of responses you have. Stop those things. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Some have the habit of playing with their fingers. They clean their nail. They play like this. All those are outcomes of anxiety. Don't do those things. Playing with your nails. I have seen some people moving like this with their leg. They move their leg like this.
Yes,
It was almost shaking the table. It was shaking the table which I was sitting on. I asked that person, can you please place your leg in the area where the table is not there? Because I can't stop his bad habit. That has become part of him. All those are things that shows how much that person does not have control on himself.
Yes,
Only if a person
Yes,
has
sir.
control on himself, he will not do those things.
Yes.
When thinking, I don't have control on my thoughts. That's why I'm doing it. Okay. So don't do those playing with your hair, playing with your glasses like this. Every question you ask, you get like become a detective. Like the answer for that is second question. Like this. No. Okay. What is the other one? No smiling.
Calm posture.
No.
Okay.
I'm going for the second one.
Yeah.
I am very happy to know that you secured a first rank in the university. I'm happy to know that you are very good in your studies. That person is talking about you. That person is expecting some response. Give him a smile. Make him happy. A smile will make others happy. So do that. Then why did I tell you a joke is sometimes when you need to smile, you should say a joke to yourself and you should smile. That means sometimes you should smile even if you don't have a reason to smile. Okay, you should know that also.
Yes, sir.
Sometimes you might not have a reason. That person might just be doing like this and he might take a look at you and just go again. When he takes a look at you, for example, say look, that means that person is looking at me. Anyone say look?
Look.
Something like that will be a good thing.
Nope.
Something like that will be a good thing. When you say look, when that person looks at you, give him a smile. That shows how positive you are.
yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Wrong posture. I said it earlier. Don't put your hands on like this. Don't be odd. Don't be odd. Be a human. Keep your hands at the right place. Keep your legs at the right place. Don't keep your hands crossed. Next thing is crossing arms. Some have that habit. They cross their arm. You might end up into a knot. And you might not be selected also. Those things shows that you are conserved. Your thoughts are not opened. Tying your hand means you are not open. You're closed.
Okay.
Keep your legs straight. Legs and cross ಆಗಿರಬಾರ್ದು. Legs and straight ಆಗಿರಬೇಕು. ಕಾಲಿನ ತುದಿ ಉಂಟಲ್ವಾ? Foot. Your foot.
Yes.
You have to keep your feet. You have to keep crossed. You should not keep it crossed. You should keep it straight. Eye contact. Have a good eye contact also. When that interviewer is talking with him, look at him. If you feel uncomfortable looking at him, you can just take a look here and there and you can do like thinking like thing. If he's saying something to you, yes, I understand. Yes, I understand that part. Something like that you can do. If you can't continuously look at him. But don't do like, okay. Yes, I will come to office at 9 o'clock. Yes, I will come to office at. He might think your eyes is squint to looking like this because your eyes are squint. You say that ware kore eyes na. Because of that you are looking. And no information. Do not keep things blank. When a question is like asked like how was the interview? Is this enough?
No, sir.
It's like blank. You're not giving any answer by words. By talking. Talk. Are you happy with the interview? Something question is like asked. Or if that previous interviewer, are you happy with the interview? What is his answer actually? If he said it in words, yes, sir. He did not say yes, sir, but he's doing like this. Can I understand if it is yes or no?
No, sir.
So non-verbal also forms part of you. See, look wherever, what are the areas you are presenting? You are presenting yourself through CV, through your words, through your body gestures also you are presenting yourself, right?
Yes, sir.
So make sure you are the best in all of these. So what do you need to achieve a good job? So to achieve a good job, knowledge is required. So can you see this graph with yellow color?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Yeah.
sir.
Knowledge is almost 75%, which is required from you. 75% of knowledge is required when you're working. When it comes to training, you need just 25% of training. Where is the other 75% going? Practice. You have to practice. Above that blue color, I should have put one more color to make it 100%. The training will be complete only when you're practicing it. Start practicing.
Yes, sir.
We are happy to train you. You should be happy to practice it.
Yes, sir.
Okay. And that practice I put, see, 100%, which is there next. 100% practice is required from you. There must not be any ಅಡ್ಡಿಲ್ಲ ಅಷ್ಟು ಪ್ರಾಕ್ಟೀಸ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಅಡ್ಡಿಲ್ಲ ಆಗ್ತೇವೆ ಎಂತಾದ್ರೂ ಒಂದು ಕಂಪನಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಸಂಬಳ ಕೊಡ್ತಾರಲ್ಲ ಈಗ ಪ್ರತಿ ತಿಂಗಳಿಗೆ 30,000 ಅಲ್ದಿದ್ರೆ 25,000 ಆದ್ರೂ ಕೊಡ್ತಾರೆ. Why when you can do the best? Why have that second thought? Don't have the second thought. Do the best. You will get the best. Next, efforts. Efforts you have to put less, but willingness must be there. Small efforts will give you good results. Small efforts brings big changes, right?
Yes, sir.
One
Yes, sir.
small decision. ನಾನು ಇವತ್ತಿಂದ ಇಂಗ್ಲಿಷ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಮಾತಾಡೋಕೆ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೇನೆ. ಅದನ್ನ ನಾನು ಇಂಗ್ಲಿಷ್ ಅಲ್ಲೇ ಹೇಳ್ಬೇಕಿತ್ತು. I will start to talk in English from today onwards. It is okay if I make mistake. I will do that practice. These are the words which should come from you. Are we clear on this?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Small efforts will give you
Yes, sir.
big results.
Big results.
Yes. Next thing, what is expected from your joining a company? ನೀವು ಕಂಪನಿ ಜಾಯಿನ್ ಆದಾಗ ಏನ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪೆಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ ಅದು ಗೊತ್ತಿರ್ಬೇಕು. ಕಂಪನಿ ಆಬ್ಜೆಕ್ಟಿವ್ಸ್ ಇರತ್ತೆ ಅಲ್ವಾ? ಕಂಪನಿ ಆಬ್ಜೆಕ್ಟಿವ್ಸ್ ಇರತ್ತೆ, ಅದ್ರಲ್ಲಿ ಕಂಪನಿ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪೆಕ್ಟೇಷನ್ ಇರತ್ತೆ ನೀವ್ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕು ಅಂತ. ದೇ ವಾಂಟ್ ದ ಬೆಸ್ಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಯು. ನಿಮ್ ಸುಮ್ನೆ ಸಂಬಳ ಅವ್ರ ಹತ್ರ ದುಡ್ಡು ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಉಂಟಂತ ಕೆಲ್ಸಕ್ಕೆ ಸೇರಿಸ್ತಾರ ಅವರು?
ಇಲ್ಲ ಸರ್.
ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪೆಕ್ಟೇಷನ್ ಇರತ್ತಲ್ವಾ, ಟೈಮ್ಲಿ
Yes,
ಕೆಲಸ
sir.
ಆಗ್ಬೇಕು ಹಾಗೆ ಹೀಗೆ ಅಂತ. ಸೊ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪೆಕ್ಟೇಷನ್ ಮ್ಯಾಚ್ ಆಗ್ಬೇಕು. ಈಗ ನೀವು ಟ್ರೈನಿಂಗ್ ಇನ್ಸ್ಟಿಟ್ಯೂಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇದ್ದೀರಿ, ನಮ್ಮಲ್ಲಿ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪೆಕ್ಟೇಷನ್ ಏನಾದ್ರು ಇರತ್ತಾ ನಿಮ್ ಕಡೆಯಿಂದ?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
ಏನ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪೆಕ್ಟೇಷನ್ ಇರತ್ತೆ ಹೇಳಿ? ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಪ್ರೈಮ್ ಥಿಂಗ್ ಈಗಷ್ಟೇ ಹೇಳಿದ್ ನಾನು.
Practice.
Yes, first prime thing, practice. I am sharing one information regarding yesterday's class. Yesterday I did a test for one batch of students.
Regarding what,
Unfortunately,
sir?
yesterday I did a test about Excel.
Okay.
Excel ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಟೆಸ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದೆ ನಾನು.
Okay.
I found that none of them studied.
Oh.
ಯಾರು ಓದ್ಲಿಲ್ಲ and they accepted it immediately. No sir, I did not study ಅಂತ ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರು. I am happy that they admitted it. On the other side, I found that I made a big mistake. ಅವ್ರು ಓದದೇ ಇದ್ದ ಕಾರಣ ಏನು? ನಾನೇ ಅಲ್ವಾ, ನಾನು ಮೋಟಿವೇಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕಿದ್ದಿತ್ತು ಅವರು. ನಾನು ಟ್ರೈನರ್, ಇಟ್ಸ್ ಮೈ ಡ್ಯೂಟಿ ಟು ಮೋಟಿವೇಟ್ ದೆಮ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಟು ಮೇಕ್ ದೆಮ್ ಪ್ರಾಕ್ಟೀಸ್. ಐ ಫಾಲ್ ಶಾರ್ಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಸಮಥಿಂಗ್. ನಾನು ಏನೋ ತಪ್ಪು ಮಾಡಿದ್ರಿಂದ ಅವರು ಆ ಪ್ರಾಕ್ಟೀಸ್ ಮಾಡಲಿಲ್ಲ. ಸೊ ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ನಾಟ್ ದೇರ್ ಮಿಸ್ಟೇಕ್, ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ದ ಟ್ರೈನರ್ಸ್ ಮಿಸ್ಟೇಕ್. I admit it. Because once we take a responsibility, we must stand to that expectation. What is expected out of a trainer? To bring out the best students, right?
Yes, sir.
The same way, you, when you are in an institution of training, you should also come up with your expectation, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So start practicing.
Yeah.
Please do it. It is a request I am putting because I want you to improve in your life.
Yes.
Yes. Next,
Yes, sir.
very good, very good. I am happy for that confirmation from each one of you. Next thing is target. One target irutte set ಮಾಡಿರೋದು, that we have to be the best company which files its income tax return within the due date on the first date of the returns itself. Income tax return ಯಾವಾಗ ಫೈಲ್ ಮಾಡೋಕ್ಕಾಗತ್ತೆ, ಆ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಡೇಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ನಾವು ರಿಟರ್ನ್ಸ್ ಅನ್ನು ಫೈಲ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ಆ ತರ ನಮ್ಮ ಅಕೌಂಟಿಂಗ್ ಸಿಸ್ಟಮ್ ಇರಬೇಕು. Meet those targets. It will make your employer happy.
Yes.
And the next thing is motivation. Who will be the motivator when we are working?
Boss.
Ourselves. Boss is there, true. If the boss is bit irritating, there will be bosses who are irritating. Normally, bosses will be irritating because they want to get the maximum by paying us the minimum, right?
Yes, sir.
But we have to make him but we have to make the things go other way around. Now adan ulta tirgisbeku. We have to try to get the maximum.
Yes.
By putting in the minimum efforts. Minimum efforts andre correct agi ನಾವು ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ we can get the end result very nicely. Automatically salary hike ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. They will
Smart work than hard work, sir.
Yes, very good. Smartness is required. That comes, see, this motivation comes from the skills we have. Next part. ಈ ನಮ್ಮ objectives ಅನ್ನು ಅಚೀವ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ನಮ್ಮ ಸ್ಕಿಲ್ಸ್ ಇರಬೇಕು, ಒಳ್ಳೆ ಸ್ಕಿಲ್ಸ್. ಈ ಸ್ಕಿಲ್ಸ್ 85% of us, it will value, that company will look at 85% of this in our skills. ಏನದು ಕನ್ಸಿಸ್ಟೆನ್ಸಿ, ಒಂದೇ ಲೆಕ್ಕ ಇರಬೇಕು ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದು. ಒಂದ್ಸಲ ರಿಪೋರ್ಟ್ ಪ್ರಿಂಟ್ ಮಾಡುವಾಗ ಹೀಗೆ ಪ್ರಿಂಟ್ ಮಾಡೋದು, ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ಟೈಮ್ ರಿಪೋರ್ಟ್ ಪ್ರಿಂಟ್ ಮಾಡುವಾಗ ಹೀಗೆ ಪ್ರಿಂಟ್ ಮಾಡೋದು. ಇಸ್ ದಟ್ ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್?
No.
ಕನ್ಸಿಸ್ಟೆನ್ಸಿ ಒಂದೇ ಲೆಕ್ಕ ಇರಬೇಕು. ಓಕೆ. ಲರ್ನಿಂಗ್, ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ದಿದ್ದ ವಿಷಯನ್ನ ಕಲಿಬೇಕಾಗತ್ತೆ. ಫಾರ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್, ಅಕೌಂಟೆಂಟ್ ಡಸ್ ನಾಟ್ ನೋ ಹೌ ಟು ಜನರೇಟ್ ಇ-ವೇ ಬಿಲ್. ಇ-ವೇ ಬಿಲ್ ಜನರೇಟ್ ಮಾಡೋದು ಹೇಗಂತ ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ, ಆವಾಗ ಕಲಿಬೇಕು ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ದಿದ್ದ ವಿಷಯನ. ಯಾವಾಗ ಆಫೀಸ್ ಟೈಮ್ ಕಲಿಯೋಕಾಗದೆ ಇದ್ರೆ ಅಟ್ ಲೀಸ್ಟ್ ಒಂದು ಸಂಡೇ ಯು ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ಸಿಟ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಸ್ಟಡಿ, ಅಂಡ್ ದ ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಡೇ ಯು ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ಗೋ ಅಂಡ್ ಟೆಲ್ ಯುವರ್ ಬಾಸ್, I have learned e-way bill. I can do it by myself. It will impress your boss. Okay, there is some background sound coming. If you can just mute when you're not talking, it will be helpful. A kid is trying to talk with me. It's okay, but for now, I want a bit silence. Okay. Yes. What was I saying?
Learning.
Learning,
Yes.
sir.
Why should we learn is to grow, to improve. That's the only way we will be the best. Okay.
Yes, sir.
So start learning. Whenever you get an opportunity, start learning. I want, actually, from the students, what I'm expecting is, ನೀವೇ ಬಂದ್ಕೊಂಡು, sir, yesterday I learned the topics which you said. I don't have any doubts, sir. Sir, I understood that GST is done like this. Is it correct, sir? Start asking those questions. You will see yourself improving.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
When one person is forwarding his hand or her hand, other person also should forward. Avaga matra they can be the best. When we are offering you the best training, we want the same energy to come from your side also by practicing it.
Okay, sir.
Do it, okay?
Yes, okay, sir.
We are starting a new kind of report card from Monday onwards. It will be about student assessment card. Each step of yours will be assessed. Whether you are punctual, whether you are joining to the class on time, whether you are asking question to us, whether you are clarifying your doubts, whether you are understanding what we are explaining. All those things we are looking into. Why? We want to make sure that each skill in you is the best. When we are putting these efforts, you should also put the efforts, right?
Yes, sir.
Who will be benefited from this primarily?
We, sir.
Ourselves.
Myself.
It will be for lifelong, not for 1 day, 2 day. Lifelong benefit.
Yes, sir.
Sir.
You can feel proud that I am better than my classmates. I am better than everyone in my family. It's not about being arrogant. It is in the positive note.
Yes.
Yes,
I
sir.
put in 100% and I became the best.
Yes, sir.
Okay,
Yes,
next is
sir.
smartness. Finally, everything ends up with smartness. We have to do our work in a smart way. Why is this smartness required? our boss must get impressed, and we must be happy with our work. Try to find some smart ideas, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
So this smartness is required in your studies also, where you can be the best. So so the three things for a successful career, career. For a successful career, you need to have good education, which you already have. You have done all those education part, you are learning now also, and you need it. Next thing is experience. How do you get experience? By your willingness, you try to explore new things. Whatever opportunity you get, you explore it. You practice, you ask questions. All those will add your experience, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
And finally, it comes to
Goals.
setting up goals and reaching those goals. For example, you do your work on a daily basis. What is your goal?
Work complete. Which work you do?
Being the best employee.
If yes, you said the best employee, very nice. If a person does not have goal, what is the purpose of working?
Simply is working for money's sake.
We want to earn money.
That's not the part of life. ಅದೊಂದು ಗಾದೆ ಅದೊಂದು ಮಾತಿದೆ ಕನ್ನಡದಲ್ಲಿ, ದುಡ್ಡು ಅಂತ ಹಿಡ್ಕೊಂಡು ಹೋಗ್ತೇವೆ ನಾವು.
Yes.
We don't carry the money along with us, but we can carry the good name along with us.
The job.
Yes, we cannot carry the money along with us, but we can carry the good name along with us, right?
Yes, sir.
So let us carry a good name.
Achieve a good position in the company.
Yes, yes. We'll get the respect from all our subordinates. We'll get the respect from our juniors, from the seniors also.
Yes.
Sorry? Sorry, sir, I didn't get you. Okay. So these are the three important things. Note this down if you want to. Education, you will have it on a daily basis. It's not a 1 day, 2 day job. Daily basis, you will be learning new things. Learn it. With experience, remember it and practice it. Whenever you make a mistake, don't repeat that mistake. But I'm trying to stop. So whenever I get a pause, first thing that comes to my mind, don't say So something like that must happen. With those experiences, you will learn in your life and you will enjoy it. Okay.
Yes,
And the final thing is, important thing is goal. Set up goal. Set up a goal. Long-term goal, short-term goal. I want to study Vedic mathematics. Is my one of the goal. I will study Vedic mathematics. I will be learning new softwares. New software in the sense I will be learning new accounting software. It's my goal. I want to learn. Why? I want to improve. I don't want to be just one software. No, I know only one software. I want to know 2-3 accounting software. So set goals which you can achieve and which you have to achieve for your future success.
Future success.
Yes.
Yes,
So
sir.
with these information which I have shared you, CV I kept it to minimum. I am not going to explain it in detail because I want to see how much efforts you are putting in.
Yes, sir.
I want to see good CVs coming towards me, and I want to see a good person with a nice smile on the face meeting me in the interview. That day we will have a conversation with the video on.
Okay.
So make sure, be ready for all kind of those body gestures also.
Okay, sir.
Yes.
Okay, sir.
So like the picture given in the photo, what does it mean? What does it mean? What does it mean?
Thumbs up.
Yeah, thumbs up is the action. What message it is conveying?
It is good luck, good luck.
Good luck. All the best.
The very best.
All the best.
The very best.
Yes.
Yes,
You
sir.
are the best. So be the best.
Yes,
Okay.
sir.
Yes, sir. We are the best.
Yes, super.
You are the best, sir, first.
Yes. Why am I the best? Because you are listening.
Yes,
Okay.
sir.
Take for example, inside you there is one part which is saying, "Kelbada sir idu, bore ಮಾಡ್ತಿದ್ದಾರೆ, ಬೇಡ ಇದೆಲ್ಲ." If there is one
No,
part
no,
like
no,
that, no, I'm just saying, if there was a part in you, then I could not be the best. I will be the best when only I have a good listener.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Correct, sir.
And
Sir, first you best, after I will best.
one thing I have to say,
Edukante-
sir, there is one word
Yes.
called as potential.
Yeah.
Each one of us are best. Default
Yes,
settings are the ella manshradu default setting. Everyone is best.
Yes.
Finally, ನಮ್ಮ thoughts, willingness ಅಂತ ಒಂದು word ಇದಿತ್ತಲ್ಲ ಅಲ್ಲಿ
Yes,
Yes.
sir.
ಆ slide ಅಲ್ಲಿ, that is the thing, sir, that is differentiating each one of us.
Yes.
One person is not at all willing, other person is willing.
Yes, sir.
I had a colleague in a CA office. I was working in a CA office. ಅಲ್ಲಿ ನನ್ನ colleague receptionist.
Okay.
You know how a receptionist should be? A gentleman or a gentlewoman. He should be a good person, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, good spoken.
Well spoken. That
Yes.
person was well spoken. That person was handling the work very well.
Yes,
One problem that person had was not problem. One thing that person had was he did not have vision.
Oh.
ಕಣ್ಣು ಕಾಣಿಸುದಿಲ್ಲ ಅವರಿಗೆ. ಕಂಪ್ಲೀಟ್ ಬ್ಲೈಂಡ್, 100% ಬ್ಲೈಂಡ್. ಒಂದ್ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪನೂ ಕಾಣಿಸುತ್ತೆ 100% blind, and he was sitting at the reception handling clients. ಒಬ್ರು ಯಾರಾದ್ರೂ ಬರ್ತಾರೆ, he recognizes their voice and says their name without any mistake. He remembers almost some 50 clients numbers. If I say call this client by saying their name, he dials and says, sir, I have called you, I have connected you through the extension, please answer the answer, talk with the client. He used to do those things. Look, what is his willingness?
Yes, sir.
Isn't it our duty also to have that willingness which he has?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Definitely, sir.
That is the thing that is charging me up every day.
Yes.
There is a purpose for our life. There is a purpose for our career.
Yes,
And
sir.
that purpose is to be successful. Okay.
Yes. Yes,
So
sir.
we will and we can, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, we will and we can. So with this note, I am happy to end up our session today of my talking with you. Now, the time is
8:57.
8:57. So sorry, I have given you 3 minutes. So we can extend this session. It's okay. I want you to talk. I want you to give response. How was this session? First of all, one thing. What did you learn from this session is the another thing. And what practices will you start is the third thing. These three information I want from you. Apart from this, if there is anything else also, we can talk. Yes. Yes, please. Anyone can start. You can take that initiative. I give this chance to anyone. Be the first to talk. It will give you that energy. Please.
Yes, sir. I will.
Yes, please.
Session was very helpful, sir. Actually,
Yes.
I have taken level 2.
Okay.
Already I completed my first level. From Monday onwards, I am starting with second level.
Wow, nice.
It's very helpful to attend the interview and all. Actually, sir was asking me to attend the interview.
Okay.
Before going to interview, you have to attend the interview in BTM layout. So it will be very helpful, sir.
Yes,
We thought
yes, true.
very well.
Okay. One thing is about the session you told me. Now I want to know what are the things you learned today. Can you tell me?
Sir, actually, in my previous CV, I have mentioned education skill as a first. I mean, after the personal details like name and everything.
Do you have work experience? Is my first question.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
You have work experience? Then put your work experience first. Why? Because see, when seeing the CV, I will see who is it. Ashwini. Okay. Educational qualification. Marks is bandida, marks is bandida. Okay, nice marks. Then I will see work experience. Instead, wouldn't it be great at the first gist itself, first time in CV ನೋಡೋತ್ತಿಗೆ work experience first ಗೆ ಬಂದ್ರೆ ಒಳ್ಳೆದಲ್ವಾ?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That I will
put your yes. ಹಾಗಾಗಿ it's better if you put your work experience in the beginning. So there is no hard and fast rule. Actually, CV ಗೆ ಒಂದು ಇದೇ ರೀತಿ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ರೂಲ್ ಇಲ್ಲ. We are evolving it. We are evolving, growing upon it. So the best practices ನಾನು ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೇನೆ. If you want to go with that itself, you can go. I don't hesitate. But what is better ಅಂತ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೇನೆ. So that you can understand why we are doing it.
Yes, sir.
ಏನಾದ್ರೂ ಒಳ್ಳೆ ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ಯಾಕೆ ಅದು ಒಳ್ಳೆ ಕೆಲಸ ಅಂತ ನಾನು ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪ್ಲೇನ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕು. ಆವಾಗ್ಲೇ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿ ಗೊತ್ತಾಗೋದು ಅಲ್ವಾ?
Yes, sir.
That's why based on that reasoning, I am saying it is better if you have work experience, put it in the beginning.
Yes, sir. That I will make it.
Yes. Now, sorry to interrupt. One more thing I have to add. If after a work experience, you got some additional training, not training, educational qualification. I'm saying a graduation, post-graduation, something like that.
Yes.
Then you have to put above that work experience.
Okay, sir.
ಈಗ ನೀವು ಟ್ರೈನಿಂಗ್ ತಗೊಂಡಿದ್ರಲ್ಲ, ಆ ಟ್ರೈನಿಂಗ್ ಅನ್ನ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲೇ ಹಾಕ್ಬೇಕಂತಿಲ್ಲ. ಯಾಕಂದ್ರೆ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ವರ್ಕ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪೀರಿಯನ್ಸ್ ತಿಳಿಸತ್ತೆ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡೋದು ಹೇಗಂತ ಗೊತ್ತಿದೆ ಅಂತ.
Yes, sir.
ಆಮೇಲೆ ಸಾಫ್ಟ್ ಸ್ಕಿಲ್ ಬಂದಾಗ ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ MCG ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಏನ್ ಟ್ರೈನಿಂಗ್ ತಗೊಂಡಿದ್ರಿ ಅದನ್ನು ಒಳ್ಳೆ ಚಂದ ಮಾಡಿ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪ್ಲೇನ್ ಮಾಡಿ.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir, I will.
Yes, thank you. Yes, one thing you told is what are the skills that you learned? What are the things you learned? Can you please tell me, Ashwini?
Actually, I learned so many things, sir.
Yes, so many things is a general answer.
Actually, I made the mistake, no, in CV. Like,
Take this is an interview.
like education, I put first below that name and all.
Okay.
And make it change. Then you told us, sir, practicing effort from your side as well as effort from our side.
Yes.
Then only we can get the best result. No? So I will start
Yes.
practicing from today onwards, and I will read and I will write. I will practice. I will put my 100% effort to be a best student for MCJ now. Then later I will be the best employee to the company.
You can make that statement. You can alter that statement a bit. I will start practicing so that I become a good person forever.
Yes, I can
It's
do
not relating to MCJ. MCJ won't get any benefit. Won't get any benefit. It's not about who is getting the benefit. It is beneficial to us for the whole life.
Yes, sir.
Yes. Why should we tag that benefit to some company or some institution, training institution? It is your life, and you will be the best whole of your life.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes. So keep that charge in your mind. Keep that energy in your mind, and you will be the best for sure.
Yes, sir. Sure.
This is the way we have to go. Looking on a broader perspective, when we start improving, our parents, our children, if we have kids, they will get inspired from us.
Yes, definitely.
And we can also guide them accordingly, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Kindly do it. I'm happy to get that response from you, Ashwini. Very
Thank
nice.
you, sir. Thank you, sir.
This shows the sportiness you have, the energy you have.
Yes, sir.
Elevate it, increase that energy, and you can achieve whatever you want. Yes. Yes, Barka. Yes, Miss Barka, you want to say something? Barka?
Yes, sir.
Yes, Barka, please.
Good evening, sir. I'm Barka.
Good evening. Yes, Barka.
Yes, I have learned lots of things as I'm fresher.
Okay.
I have no work experience. Yes,
Okay.
I have worked in Tunga Hospital for 6 months.
Nice. That's a good job
Yeah.
experience. What did you work as?
Receptionist.
Very nice. Very nice. See, now,
Yes.
one thing. I'm happy that you said this thing. Everyone notice this thing. When you have worked as one job role, what do you want to see work as, Barka, now? Future, what do you want to work as?
Accountant, sir.
Reception work is different from job work, right?
Yes, sir.
Not job work.
Accountant work.
Reception work is different from accountant work.
Yes,
Yes, sir.
Now, will it be good if I mention that reception work in the top?
No.
It will
No.
be no, sir.
No. Answer is no. Why? Because you are going for a accounting work and you are saying you
Correct.
worked as a receptionist. Reception
Yes, sir.
in the reception. So it is better you put your educational qualification first.
Correct, sir.
Yes. Then you can go with the skills you have. Then you can go with the skills. Yes. Next skills will be better. Or
Yeah,
else you
sir.
can put after the educational qualification, you can put educational achievements if you have any.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then
Okay,
you can
just
go
now I
with
have completed this.
what did you complete?
I have just not completed my BCom this year
Nice.
only.
Nice.
Yes, sir.
So you can mention
Yeah.
your after the educational skills, you can mention the educational achievements if you have.
Okay.
Then after that, you can go with your work experience.
Yes, sir.
Then you can go with the technical skills and the soft skills in the end.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yes, sir. Thank
Yes.
you.
Thank you. Thank you for the response. So now 3 questions to you.
Yes, sir.
What did you learn today?
I learned a lots of things that what manner should we talk, what
Yes.
manner should we sit,
Yes.
what manner should we have to, what manners should we have to speak to another person.
Yes. True.
Yes,
Correct.
sir.
What practices will you start from today?
I will start every day. I learn new thing. So I will try to practice and make a questions. Whatever I have learned.
Very nice. Very nice. I'm happy to that. See that word which you said, I will practice it every day.
Yes, sir.
I will have good practices every day. You said, na, That itself changed your entire character. That itself changed your entire, not character, it changed your entire, what do you say, skill set.
Yes, sir.
Very nice. Very nice.
Thank you.
Ashwini and Barka, you both of you gave very nice response. I'm happy for those answers. Okay.
Thank you so much, sir.
Very nice.
Thank you.
Very good. Very good. Yes. So moving ahead, does anyone want to volunteer now? Anyone else? No, I will ask her. Until you are connected, I will ask her. That is for sure. But why? See, opportunity given must be opportunity taken. The same will happen in the interview also. When you grab the opportunity, who knows? You might get a very good salary for that.
Yes,
for that
sir.
work. You should look into if you are comfortable or not. If you are not comfortable, you should say also why you are choosing this and not that. Okay.
Correct. Yes,
So now I'm giving an opportunity. Second time I'm giving an opportunity. It's just like auction. One sari, ಎರಡು sari, more sari. So after more sari, I will ask the question to you. Okay. Now I'm giving the option for the second time. Does anyone want to talk? Please.
Yes.
Yes.
Ramya, sir.
Hi, Ramya. I'm
Yeah,
happy that
section
you.
was hello,
Yes.
hello, sir.
Yes, Ramya.
Yeah, section was very nice. It is very helpful for everyone.
Yes, very true.
And what I
It's
learned
helpful for
is,
me also. Sorry to interrupt you.
Yeah.
It helped me also. I stopped my habit.
And
Yes.
what are all you covered in what I have to do in CV, what I have to write. I learned so much in that.
Very nice. What will you practice? What will you start practicing?
What are the drawbacks in my CV? I have to
Yes.
correct that.
Okay.
And
Wow.
what are the mistakes I did? I have to find out and correct.
You are saying about not typing error. You are talking about whatever improvement you have to do, you will improve on those things.
Yes, sir.
Very nice. Very nice. Happy to get that response from you. Very nice.
Yeah, thank you.
Very good. Okay. So how do you see yourself 5 years ahead? After 5 years, what do you see yourself as? Since you have made that decision.
Yeah, I want to become an accounts and I have to maintain all the company.
Yes.
That is what the position is there in that company. I have to acquire that.
Nice, nice. Happy to know that. Very good. Okay. Thank you for that response.
Yeah. Okay,
Very
thank
good.
you.
Yes. I am writing down the names. One thing I wanted to check is I wanted to see how much energy you have. All these things are very important. I noted down the 3 persons who gave their review by themselves. Why this is important is you will be evaluated on your marks and based on that you will get the best placement. If you are very prompt, if you are very eager, if you have that willingness, you will get a very good job for sure from us, from our assistants or from your efforts itself. It's for sure.
Yes, sir.
So don't miss the opportunity of talking when you are in a training institute, when you are in a company also.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Next, anyone else who wants to come ahead?
Sir, one question from
Yes,
my
sure.
side.
Sure. Bhatta.
Sometimes we hesitate to talk now. So how to overcome that, sir?
Okay. When you hesitate to talk, is it the hesitation only with the unknown person or with the known person also? Is the first question.
Unknown persons.
Okay, unknown person. Unknown person when it comes to the workplace or when you are in a social gathering. Both place you are the uncomfortable or only at the business workplace?
Both places, sir.
Both places.
Yeah.
What you have to do is you have to remove that thought in your mind which says that you might go wrong if you have that thought.
Yes,
There is
that's the main thing.
Yes. See, to err is human. There is one saying, I'm not aware of it correctly, that see, it's okay to have errors because only humans can do the errors. Can a stone make a mistake?
No, sir.
Can a something else which is not having a living thing make a mistake? No, we got the chance. It's okay. Who will remember one small mistake and go for the whole life?
No, sir.
They won't do that, right? One small
Yes,
mistake.
sir.
You told instead of saying good, you said good. Will that person for lifelong say that same thing?
No, sir.
No, nah. Remove that thought of hesitation.
Okay.
See,
okay.
you now talking. See, in the entire session, did you talk once, sir?
I just responding for some questions. Sir,
For
that's
some
all.
questions, I could not get your name because
Yashoda,
whoever
sir.
talks, yeah, because whoever talks more, their name will come in the beginning in my screen.
Yeah. Okay.
So I did
My
not
name
see
is
your,
Yashoda, sir.
your name is Yashoda,
Yes, sir.
but here I see some different name. Huh?
Oh, Galaxy. I will not change the name, sir.
Okay, fine. Okay, Yashoda. So I'll change your name in my book from Barka to Yashoda.
No,
Yes,
sir.
Who was talking with me, Barka or Yashoda?
No,
Yashoda, sir.
Yashoda, sir. I'll change the name in the system, my mobile, sir.
Sir, I have also talked to you, Balsa and myself, and Yashoda has also talked speak to you.
Okay. So there are two persons.
Galaxy.
Okay. Barka and Yashoda. Sorry, my mistake.
Yes.
You just changed that Galaxy from Yashoda, sir.
Yeah, I'll tell.
Okay. Now, see, this is the way. See, this conversation which we are doing, that will also improve your confidence.
Yes.
Did you know me till whenever you saw me? Did you know?
No,
me?
no.
But
Sir.
now you are comfortably talking, aren't you?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
If they, the same thing works with others also.
Yes.
Talk. It is only for the first moment you feel that your heart is throbbing and you are feeling that fear. Once you start opening up, talking with anyone, you will enter into that comfort zone.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
That is the way. Yes. That is the way you improve.
Yes, sir.
Yes. Okay. Very nice. So I'm happy. I see only names of girls appearing here. All the boys left out. Huh?
Left out, sir.
Okay, it's okay.
Actually, I'm here, sir.
Okay, sorry, sir. I could not see your name. Huh? No, the screen is in the screen. It is not visible. I have to scroll. Yes, sir, Jayan. I'm happy for you being connected. Sir, I want to know from you, how was the session today? First question.
Actually, this was my first class, so I'm what I expected. I have. I came to know the new things about preparing a CV and how to present to in the interview.
Okay.
First thing.
Okay. Then
That's it.
yes, those things are the. I asked you a question and I got a different answer. I asked how was the session today. The session will be good. The session will be okay, or the session will be bad. So
it is good, sir.
It is
It
good.
is
One
good,
thing.
sir.
Okay. What is your learning? You told me automatically. Now the third question to you is, what practices will you start from now onwards?
What are all the things I have learned today? I will practice. I'll practice and I'll improve on those things.
Nice. Happy to know it, sir. Very good. Yes. Is there anything else you want to talk with me, Mr. Jain?
No, sir.
Yes. Thank you. And keep that energy in you. Okay. Whatever energy. See, sometimes when we hear something positive, we say, yes, come, no one else, I'll do it. I know you all are feeling that, no, I'll do it. But when we wake up in the morning, that energy goes down.
Yes.
What I personally do, I will say it to you. I write it in a diary. I have a personal diary which I don't say it to anyone. I write it in my diary.
Okay.
I look at it. I have my diary written from my college days. Whatever I've written, I've tried to do the best I can do.
Okay.
It is a way where I get connected to my energies back again.
Yes.
Okay. So whatever remains in our thoughts might not be executed, but once I write it, it's like I'm doing it, right?
Yes.
I wrote the first thing I wrote in my diary is, I want to be the best.
Yes.
I already became the best at that moment itself when I wrote. I'm not boasting about myself saying I am the best, but I at least
we
put
should be like that, sir.
Yes, we should be like that, but we should not do it arrogantly. I am the best. I told you example, na?
Yes.
Yes, we should not do that, but we should feel that best. Look into yourself in the mirror. I am giving you one suggestion. Every one of you, look into the mirror. Go stand in front of the mirror. Look into the mirror and give a small smile, appreciating about yourself. Think about yourself and appreciate. Wow, I'm doing good. I will be the best. That thought in you and that small smile looking at your face will boost up your energy for sure.
Yes, sir.
I am
Yes,
doing
sir.
it. I am telling it by practice. I'm not just telling it by seeing it somewhere. I am doing it and I am getting that results. You also can be happy by looking at yourself and get that energy.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes.
sir.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yes, Jayan. Thank you. Thank you.
Okay.
Yes. Next. Anyone else who wants to volunteer now? I see Yashoda has changed the device name now to Yashoda.
Yes, sir.
Thank
Yes,
you.
sir.
Thank you. Yes, Uma. Miss Uma, I see. Then Arati. Then Chandana. Yes. You have to unmute. ಒಂದು unmute button ಇದೆ, mic ತರ button ಇದೆ ನೋಡಿ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಸ್ಕ್ರೀನ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ, ಅದನ್ನು ಪ್ರೆಸ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ಪ್ರೆಸ್ ಮಾಡಿದ ನಂತರ ನೀವು ನನ್ನ ಹತ್ರ ಮಾತಾಡಬಹುದು if you want to talk. Yes, Uma, ನೀವು unmute ಮಾಡಿದ್ರಿ. Yes.
Yes.
Yes, Uma. My question to you is, what did you learn today?
How to prepare the resume and all. What to talk in the interview, what not to talk in the interview.
Yes, correct. Very good. So what practices will you start from today, now onwards?
Yeah.
See, one thing, one more thing, Uma. Wait, one more thing. Sorry to pause you. If you are uncomfortable with any language, it is okay.
Okay.
ಈಗ ನಿಮ್ ಕನ್ನಡದಲ್ಲಿ ಮಾತಾಡ್ಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ಕನ್ನಡದಲ್ಲಿ ಮಾತಾಡ್ಬೋದು. You can ask a permission and talk.
Actually, Telugu, sir.
మీరు తెలుగువా?
Yes, sir.
నాకు కొంచెం తెలుసు.
Mm-hmm.
మా అమ్మమ్మ ఇంట్లో అక్కడ ఉంది, హైదరాబాద్ లో కుక్కడపల్లిలో ఉంది. Now you guys have to look what these guys are talking.
Yes, sir.
మీకు English, are you comfortable with English?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Are you comfortable with talking to a new person?
No, sir. Little bit. I can manage.
You can manage. Now yes. I am not a new person. I am an old person now because you know me, right?
Yes.
Old person, not by age. Might be by age. Who knows? Okay. Don't hesitate, Uma. If you have some problem making sentences, start talking. Okay. It's okay. If you make mistake when you are having your friends, it's okay because we are here to learn. Right?
Okay.
Yes. I want to know what changes will you bring, please.
Whatever the mistakes is there, I want to learn.
It's okay. It is not mistake. It is something which you have not practiced.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So you can say, I will practice whichever is necessary. That's enough. Yes. Very good. Thank you. Next, Miss Arati. Miss Chandana. Do you want to talk with me? Two of you are left, as I know. Aditi and Chandana, can you please press the mic button on your screen? There is one mic button. By pressing that, you can talk with me. Yes, Aditi, you are unmuted. Aditi, you can talk with me now. No, I can't hear you. If you are talking, I can't hear you. Sorry. Aditi?
Yes, sir.
Yes. How was the session today? Hey, guys, session you have to.
Good, sir.
Okay, good. Did you learn anything in that?
Yeah.
What things you will start to practice? Yen start ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಿ practice ಗೆ?
Actually, resume ಎಲ್ಲ ಹೆಂಗ್ ರೆಡಿ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಪ್ರಾಕ್ಟೀಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ.
Okay.
ಆಮೇಲೆ ನಂಗೆ ಇಂಗ್ಲಿಷ್ ಬರಲ್ಲ ಆಕ್ಚುಲಿ ಮಾತಾಡೋಕೆ, ಅದನ್ನ ಕಲಿಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಅನ್ಕೊಳ್ತಾ ಇದೀನಿ. ಬಟ್ ನಂಗೆ ವರ್ಕ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪೀರಿಯನ್ಸ್ ಇದೆ.
Okay, very nice.
ಬಟ್ ಮಾತಾಡಕ್ಕೆಲ್ಲ ಇಂಗ್ಲಿಷ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಬರಲ್ಲ.
ತೊಂದ್ರೆ ಇಲ್ಲ ಮ್ಯಾಮ್. ಹುಟ್ಟುವಾಗ ನಾನು ಇಂಗ್ಲಿಷ್ ನಂಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತಿರಲ್ಲ. ನಾ ಹುಟ್ಟಿದ ಮೇಲೆ ಇಂಗ್ಲಿಷ್ ಕಲ್ತಿದ್ದೆ. ಇಂಗ್ಲಿಷ್ ಅನ್ನು ಕಲಿಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ಹೆಚ್ಚು ಟೈಮ್ ಬೇಕಂತಿಲ್ಲ, ಅಭ್ಯಾಸ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕು, ಧೈರ್ಯ ಇರ್ಬೇಕು. ನೀವು ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಈಗ ಮಾತಾಡೋತ್ತಿಗೆ ಯಾರು ನಿಮ್ ಫ್ರೆಂಡ್ಸ್ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ ಅವ್ರ ಹತ್ರ ಮಾತಾಡೋಕ್ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಿ. ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಇಂಗ್ಲಿಷ್ ಆಡಿಯೋ ಏನಾದ್ರು ಕೇಳೋಕಾದ್ರೆ ಇಂಗ್ಲಿಷ್ ಆಡಿಯೋ ಕೇಳಿ. ಇಂಗ್ಲಿಷ್ ನ್ಯೂಸ್ ಅಥವಾ ಸಿಂಪಲ್ ಇಂಗ್ಲಿಷ್ ಇರುವಂತದ್ದು ಏನಾದ್ರು ವಿಡಿಯೋಸ್ ನಿಮ್ ಸೋಷಿಯಲ್ ಮೀಡಿಯಾದಲ್ಲಿ ಸಿಗತ್ತೆ, ಅದನ್ನ ಕೇಳಿ ಅರ್ಥ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. ಸ್ಟೆಪ್ ಬೈ ಸ್ಟೆಪ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾಗೆ ವಿದಿನ್ ಅ ಶಾರ್ಟ್ ಪೀರಿಯಡ್ ಆಫ್ ಟೈಮ್ ನೀವು ಇಂಗ್ಲಿಷ್ ಆರಾಮ್ಸೆ ಕಲಿತೀರಿ. ಕಷ್ಟ ವಿಷಯ ಏನು ಇಲ್ಲ ಅದ್ರಲ್ಲಿ. ಸರಿನಾ? ಮುಜುಗರ ಪಡಬೇಡಿ. ಡೋಂಟ್ ಹೆಸಿಟೇಟ್. ಓಕೆ, ಸಿನ್ಸ್ ಯುವರ್ ವರ್ಕ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪೀರಿಯನ್ಸ್, ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಎ ಗುಡ್ ಥಿಂಗ್. ಬಿ ಪ್ರೌಡ್ ಆಫ್ ಇಟ್.
ವರ್ಕ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪೀರಿಯನ್ಸ್ ಇದೆ, ಟ್ಯಾಲಿ ಬರುತ್ತೆ.
ವೆರಿ ನೈಸ್.
ನೆನ್ನೆನೆ BTM ಲೇಔಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಹೋಗಿ ಅದೇ GST ಎಲ್ಲ ರಿಟರ್ನ್ ಫೈಲ್ ಮಾಡೋಕೆ ಅಂತ ಅಡ್ಮಿಷನ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ಮಾಡ್ಸಿ ಬಂದಿದ್ದೀನಿ.
Wow, nice.
ಇವಾಗ 16th ಇಂದ ಕ್ಲಾಸಿಗೆ ಅಟೆಂಡ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕು.
Very nice, very nice. I'm happy to have students like you. See, even if you do not know English, try to make some words, simple words. English I'll try ಮಾಡಿ. ಆಯ್ತಾ? Don't hesitate. If I am there in your class, don't hesitate. If any other teacher is also there, don't hesitate. Okay. All trainers, all advisors, all counselors at MCJ are for your learning. Now ನಿಮ್ಮ ಕಲಿಯೋ ವಿದ್ಯಾಭ್ಯಾಸಕ್ಕೋಸ್ಕರನೇ ಇರೋದಲ್ವಾ. So we don't tease you. ನಿಮ್ ಚಾಳ್ಸೋದು ಅಥವಾ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡೋದಿಲ್ಲ, ಮುಜುಗರ ಪಡೋದೇ ಬೇಡ ನೀವು. Okay. Thank you, Arati, for opening up and talking these things with me, because now you have entered the box of confidence. Okay. Yes, thank you. Now I have one student remaining, Chandana. Can you please talk with me, Chandana?
Yes, sir.
Yes, very nice. Hi, Chandana. So how was
Hi,
today's
sir.
session? Do you have to say anything about today's session?
No, today's section is good, sir.
Okay.
But I have fear, stage fear. I cannot talk.
It's okay. It's okay. It is part and parcel of human body.
Yeah.
Why do we fear? When we don't have practice.
Yes.
Did you know to walk when you
I'm
took
talking.
birth?
No, I'm talking with my friends in English. Like my friend is Barka and Vidya.
Okay.
But I have fear with her and unknown person.
Talk with Barka. Talk with Barka. Ask her. No, I'm
No,
saying
sir,
ask
I'm
her.
talking. She knows.
She knows it now. Ask her what ways can I bring down my fear. What do you have any ideas? Talk with her. It's okay. Having fear is not wrong. Continuing with that fear is wrong.
But she told me that in school she is a monitor, and that's why she is comfortable with.
Now you be the monitor. You see, when in school I was not talking. When in college also I was not talking. When I went to office, I started to talk because I learned only by talking we gain knowledge. Only when you open up we gain the knowledge.
Yes.
Only when my hands are open, I can grab something, right?
Yes, correct.
Yes, sir.
The same way, only if you are open to learn English, you can learn English.
Yes.
It's okay. I'm not saying it is wrong. It is part of everyone, but overcome it.
Yes.
Do a jump, japang. Jump from that box and come out. Okay. Yes.
Okay.
Did I miss anyone else?
I think no, sir.
Yes. So I am happy to have each one of you. One point I had to say is, yes, be the best, because all of you are the best. Okay.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
I personally want to see all of you being successful in your life.
Yes, sir.
Let us serve for what purpose we are here. We are here to do the best by practicing best. See, for a few days it might be strenuous. Stop using those social media. Is my kind advice. Whatever you done in the social media till these 5 years or 3 years or any number of years, are those things helping you to talk right now?
No.
No, sir.
Then why this Kolavin? Huh?
Yes.
Why have those things in us? But if you start talking, if you start reading, if you start asking doubts, will it help you in future?
Yes, sir.
Definitely, sir.
Yes, sir.
So that is the charge. That is the charge you should have. Okay. We should be kids again. We should be small kids again. Small kids learn many things when they are small, right?
Yes, sir. And using of this, sorry, sir.
Yes.
And using of this technology, we can learn more. By using YouTube, we can see videos, we can improve.
Very true. Very true. But one thing I have to say, these social media, they divert you from using it for positive purpose. They show you some movie, they show you some other, but you should not get distracted, is my purpose.
Yes, sir.
Okay. When I was there. Sorry?
We should have willingness in ourselves that we have to do this and we have to do that.
Yes. I was working in an educational institution. In that institution, during lockdown, we used to save our videos through YouTube.
Yes,
One thing I observed, One student was watching YouTube video. His mother told me, watching video of my class. After just 2 minutes, he changed it. Na? Just like he normally does change it. He changed it.
Correct. Correct.
That must not happen when you are in social media.
Correct.
Yes. Correct, correct.
So define some time. Every day I also use social media just for 15 minutes. I have got that habit now. I don't use for the entire 2-3 hours or till my eyes says, hey, sleep there. I don't do that. I have come out of that because I have got that habit now.
Yes, sir. Correct.
There is a option in YouTube itself which says you have been using it from 30 minutes. Please get up.
Yes.
You can make that setting also.
Correct.
Yes, sir.
Use those options.
Okay.
Yes, sir. Correct.
One more good advice I can give you is stop using social media in your mobile.
Yes.
Use it on the computer.
Yes, sir.
When it is in hand, you do it like this, like this. It is very handy. Immediately you get all the options.
Yeah.
But in computer, you have to move the mouse from here to there, that to here. And after some time, you feel like, yes, you have to search. All those things are there. So let's try some alternative where we can avoid bad things and get in good things.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Yes. Anything else you want to discuss? Even anything else you want to talk, ask, please. Please. Anything else?
So from Monday onwards, the interview will be there, like face-to-face interview.
One thing I have to say, I will repeat it again. Face-to-face interview will be after your online interview with me.
Okay.
Yes,
From Monday onwards, we will be calling each one of you and we will be allotting you time.
Okay.
Okay.
Based on your availability, based on my availability, we will decide the time.
Okay.
And on that time, we will have a mock interview online.
Okay.
Okay. So in that interview, you will be assessed on each thing you are doing.
Yes, sir.
So practice these things which are required and keep it as a habit. Make it as a part of you.
Correct.
It's not like just wearing a mask. It is not like when you're in the class, wear a mask of a good student. Yes, sir. I will do, sir. I will do, sir. Then after that class, remove that mask and keep it there. What I do is I put that mask and tie it very much. Or do something else so that I have that practice. So enjoy with your emotions. I know your emotions are much more stronger. You might get that feeling of not continuing also. It's part of us. It's okay. But you should find a way to overcome those emotions, overcome those thoughts of not continuing. Once you get in that loop of positive circle, you will always be learning.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes. Yes. Okay, then. I believe that there is nothing else you want to discuss with me. See, you have shared me extra 29 minutes as per my watch. Very nice. Very nice. I appreciate your patience. I appreciate the way you are involved in learning. Okay. The first thing,
yes, sir.
All time, you remember the first thing you have to improve in yourself is your thoughts.
Correct.
Your thoughts change, sir. Your willingness will change automatically. Your efforts will change automatically. Your achievements, your goals, everything will change and you will automatically become the best.
Correct.
You will be appreciated not only by your parents, not only by your kids if you have, and not only by your colleagues or the friends, you will be appreciated by yourself also.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Whenever I achieve, I dance. Do you know?
Yeah.
I don't hesitate saying it. It's me. Yes. I dance like this in front of my amma. My amma will say, wow, Kiran, I'm happy for your success. She praises me. She hugs me if she finds that I have done something very good. Isn't that great?
Yes,
sir.
Great.
So let us be in that path of greatness. Let us be what we can be. And we will be, right?
Yes, sir. We will
Yes,
be.
sir.
Yes. Yes. So
May I know your name?
my name is Kiran. Kiran.
Yeah.
So So I have got the key
Yes, sir.
and I am using that key.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
You also have those key with you.
Yes, sir.
That keys to success is in your thoughts.
Correct.
Yes, sir.
That key is with you and it is your thoughts. If you turn that thoughts in you in a positive way, you will use that key of success for your betterment.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
So
Thank
when
you,
will
sir.
you come to Bangalore, sir?
This is a very good question. I did not come to Bangalore from the past 7 years.
Oh,
You are from where, sir?
I am from Udupi. Do you know Udupi?
Yes,
Yeah.
sir.
Okay. Near Udupi, there is a town called as Kundapura. Do you know that?
Yes,
Oh,
sir.
Kundapura.
I am from Kundapura. Hoik. Do you know?
No.
It's our Kannada. ಅಲ್ಲಿ ನಂಗೆ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಹಾಪುಕ್ಕಿದ್ದಿತ್ತು ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಹಾಯ್ಕ್ ಆಮೇಲೆ ನಾ ಬತ್ತಿ ಬಂದ್ರ ಮೇಲೆ ನಾ ಎಂತ ಅಂದೇಳಿ ಕಾಂತಿ ಆಯ್ತಾ. That is the way we talk. Kundapur Kannada it is called.
Yes.
Actually, it's nice, sir.
It's
Kundapur
nice.
Kannada.
Yes. We enjoy talking that.
It's good to listen.
Yes, it is good to listen, but difficult to understand when you are listening it for the first time.
Yes, yes.
I remember being at Bangalore and the shopkeeper saying, what are you talking?
Yes, sir.
I asked him, bus iga battata tada itta bapoke. I asked him. I did not remember that I'm in a different city. He was like completely confused. What are they saying? Yes.
Once try to visit Bangalore, sir.
Sorry?
When you have become free now, then try to visit
No.
Bangalore, sir.
I am free. I am meant for you students. I am planning to come in Bangalore the next month, 15th or somewhere around that date. But I am not sure about it.
Okay, sir.
I will keep you informed. All of us will meet there together. We will have some good time and
Yes,
enjoy
sir.
that moment. Okay.
Okay,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
See the advantage of the technology.
Yeah.
Because of this
That's what.
technology, and this technology upgraded because of that pandemic which we had recently.
Yes, sir.
Corona.
Yes.
Corona.
So we should be thankful to everything, right?
Correct.
Yes, sir.
So even some unwanted thing happens, sometimes it will be opening up some new doors for goodness also.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Since you got that opportunity to be in this online class and you got some basics idea on what you should do, because I gave you the reasons also why you should do those things, it will be good, it will be best if you start practicing, and that's the reason we all of us will have a bright future, right?
Yes,
Yes, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Super. So enjoy, keep learning, keep growing, be happy, and keep others happy also. Okay.
Thank
Yes, sir.
you.
Thank you so
Thank you
much.
so
Thank you
much,
very
sir.
much. Happy to be along with each one of you. I pulled 15 minutes more, no, 4 minutes, 6 minutes more from you. Thank you for staying connected. Let's enjoy learning. Okay.
Okay,
Thank
thank
you,
you.
sir. It
Thank
was a
you,
pleasure
sir.
with
Bye.
you.
Thank you. Bye, sir. Good night,
Bye.
sir.
Good night.
Good night, sir.
Good night.
Good night.